We should be live. In a moment.
Ooh.
Hello. Hello, Lord.
I never know. I feel nervous.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
I forgot to. Oh my gosh, I have to go make a post.
Well, we should say hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy birthday to you, boys.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. We somehow this is what we're turning 2. Lorecrimes
Crazy.
2.
Actually crazy.
I mean, yeah. The only thing is, like, I just couldn't imagine, like, when we did start it, like, it would kind of be in its like current echelon of like we like regularly do like live streaming content. It's such a like I'd never even done one before we'd ever done something on Lorecrimes, so it's a bit of a crazy turn of about. I don't even know how many hours of lore we talked about as well in terms of like, the amount. I wonder if someone in the comments can probably work out how many hours of lore we've actually talked about Warhammers together, because probably it was in the hundreds at least.
Yeah.
Must be
You
crazy.
could probably watch everything we've done for a good 2 weeks straight, I would say, non-stop. I mean, what, once a week at least for 2 years, usually about an hour and a half.
Yeah. How many hours of call-in posting has there been?
I don't want to think about that one.
I don't know, should we say it? Yeah, so today for people listening and watching, it's not donating to us today. We're just doing it as a little bit of a fundraiser. So if there's any donation today, it's going to go straight to a charity that we have selected. We're doing all right. Space Marine 2, thank you very much. Baby's cooking for us. But if anyone is giving a little bit, if they want to, you know, it's going to go to a good cause, which is well, not
Children's
YouTubers.
Miracle.
Children's miracles.
I did a look on one of those charity kind of rating sites, so you know how much money goes to it and all that, and they had like a 95% rating, so I thought that's really good. That seems like a good cause then. So yeah, hopefully we can raise a bit of money and have some fun while we do so.
DJ Beats can't donate from his country. Bro, where do you live? Bro, it's confusing. We appreciate the memberships and everyone who has been like regulars of the channel. It's yeah, like to be fair, like that's one of the things I always look forward to is mostly just the banter. So really appreciate you all for, and all the boys here as well. It's a highlight of my week particularly, just to at least not be script writing again. Brother in Christ, I've written probably 100,000, probably 200,000 words I write each year for scripts. So I'm ready to do something a bit more relaxed.
Kudu Secundus, get the fuck in here.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Alpha Legion, shifty ass looking
I'll be
motherfucker.
Voodoo Primus someday. Look at that, we got people asking for Dota 2 stream already.
You!
Dota 2 scares me.
You!
Am I right in
Anonymous.
thinking it's your first operation, Eli?
Second, but pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
We got a $20 donation from Anonymous to the Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Thank you.
Thanks for the donation. Thank you.
Mrs. Anonymous.
Everything will be to charity today, brothers. So if you know, it's a good cause. And if you can't, it's okay. Just watching us is always a fantastic amount of support. And Eli, get on the damn thing. We're ready to go.
I'm in here. We're loading. We're in the XCOM
You're a
mode.
bit,
You have to
yeah,
stand
you're a
on
bit
the-
behind. We're in the shuttle.
Oh,
We
okay,
can
never
go.
mind. The stream.
He has words on his
Fully.
leg.
Yeah. But I have the word.
1,000 suns erected a warp beacon on
Or you
the
can read them while we're on the shuttle.
Just
Like,
calling
oh,
every
we've got a
warp
book.
fiend in the Immaterium to join the fight. The enemy seek to capture Project Aurora.
This is the
we
Hell
must not
mission.
let them.
I've managed to kill this guy in one go with the grenade launcher. There's a fun perk with the tack. I haven't got it equipped right now, but you get like your
Isn't it
main
Helldrake?
weapon reloaded. Sorry, Helldrake, yeah. But with the grenades, if you get it maxed out, you can get 9 grenades. And there's a fun little, I don't know if it's intentional or a glitch, but there's a perk where you can reload your primary weapon, and it also does that for the grenades, and it replenishes infinite grenades, so you can just be like, boom, 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 just kill loads of stuff, and then reload.
Good thing to.
The charity
Oh, yeah.
thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
As we're starting to sort of go through it, I will say I'll go through each of the boys here, but I'll start with Andy. So Andy, where were you 2 years ago? Before Lorecrimes was a thing, what was the situation?
Well, 2 years ago was I was in my flat share in London. It wasn't even a year into my channel when we started, and I was in a little tiny bedroom, which was in a flat share with 4 people. Like the double bed was half the size of the room. I remember you guys will remember me sitting on the edge of the bed while we were recording. And yeah, the channel was just starting to get going. It would be monetized a few months, and I thought, oh, these guys are cool. So what I want to do is Master Chief held it off and he showed his face to the world. Wow. And then I messaged you guys and we all started banding together to do some silly nonsense once a week, and it's been absolutely brilliant.
24 says, 2 years ago sounded like he was in the Warhammer universe because he wanted to die. Damn, that's
He's not wrong.
Bloody Shirt Music also says, happy birthday in it. I hate how that's kind of phonetically correct for me. No, I remember, I think at that point as well, I remember, because I'd seen Andy's channel, like, starting up, and I was always like, whenever I see more Warhammer channels, I'm always like, hell yeah, you know, get this industry going, build up this little fan base. I remember Andy reaching out, I think even before the suggestion of the Lorecrimes thing. I remember we had like a brief. Did we have like an audio call, or it might have been a brief chat? I think
it might have been like something like that. Yeah. I just said, "Oh, you're really pretty."
Yeah. Because no one else.
I've never seen your face.
No one else has done like no one else. Me and him are kind of the only ones in like the character verse, I should say. I guess that we were sort of. I guess of all Warhammer channels, we're probably the closest in terms of being similar towards each other, maybe more than anyone else's. So I was like, oh yeah, you know what I mean. But I could never have the production rate that Andy does. Man makes too many videos.
Burnout King.
Eli, where were you 2 years ago?
I think I was bachelor mode still. I'm pretty sure. I think I just started dating who's now my wife. Right, we were like a little bit in already, maybe a few months. But I was living in the old bachelor pad with my buddy. My room was very small, so I just slept on the floor. I didn't actually have a bed. Those are the days, though. Oh my gosh. But other than that, I don't know. I made pretty mid YouTube shorts at the time. They were not great. And then Andy hit me up, and I talked to him, and then we had a nice little call, and things worked out quite well. And now I make good YouTube shorts.
We do have another donation by our resident brother in Christ, Commander's Mighty Schlong Signals, for £10 to Children's Miracle Network. Thank you so much. Again, for people who are listening, it's all going to charity it's for the kids. It's for the kids today. Happy birthday for us, and a little bit of help, if we can, towards the little kids. Thank you guys so much. Colin, 2 years ago, as Andy mentioned, there was certainly spicy wings being eaten.
Yeah, but, I was puking on camera for the sake of the entertainment of my audience.
How was Colin 2 years ago?
Colin was doing reasonable 2 years ago. 2022. Wasn't quite now where I'm confident I can do this for a living, so there was some figuring out what am I doing with my life, but thankfully, Andy reached out. We got, now us fellas are here. Stuff ended up doing good on my channel, and now we're here.
Hey, what's up?
Bless up.
I guess 2 years ago also was epic base DFTDG food challenge videos and stuff like that. As DJB said, he loves 100 Nuggets challenge.
Were you still a teacher 2 years ago?
No. That was kind of the problem, because I was finding out, boy, I hate this.
That's a very common thing I found with education students.
How long were you in teacher mode?
A semester.
Oh wow!
I fucking cried teaching.
Damn, I think 2 years ago, for me, I think I was still working my normal, regular job. With, like,
Yeah, I was working at a movie theater.
God, I was commuting up into London all the time. Oh my god, so different. I'd done YouTube as like a side thing, because I was just like, I like talking about Warhammer. I don't know anybody around me into Warhammer. Luckily I've corrupted like so many people now. Yeah, I was very much like, oh man, I need to talk about Warhammer. I thought I'd give it a go. I'd done it for a little while, but then I couldn't work on it all the time because I was trying to do my regular job, as well as, like, my videos even back then were massive amounts of investment of time, so I was like, it's going to take me ages to get somewhere with it. But god, yeah. And then, oh man, I like lived in a completely different place. I had so many different things. I hadn't even met my current partner now. Oh man, life's different, man. But had ambitions
Up on you.
I had ambitions of the channel, which is like, I think, well, I always thought like one day I want to be able to cover like some of, well, eventually I'll get all the Primarchs done. I thought that'll be like a great achievement. It turns out I've only done 9, technically. I've only done Gilliman's 40k lore, not even his Horus Heresy lore. So the channel's nowhere near halfway done. But yeah, so much more to do. I think DJB says 2 years ago I was a semi-normal person. What happened? Another anonymous donation to the Children's Miracle. Thank you for $10. Thank you guys so much. DJB says you guys made me worse. Damn.
Yeah.
Was
Was there someone said, who's playing the assault? That's Colin. I'm playing as the tactical, and Eli's playing as a heavy.
I'm not a fan of this plasma gun. It feels very bad. Oh, that's a sound. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
What?
Colin, I think your
Interference in the
microphone
box
might-
transmission.
Uh-oh. That's not good. That means everyone but me can hear that. Hang on.
That's also
It's
like 2
not
years.
now.
Like 2 years ago, we were even to now, we've not gotten better at like just making sure our technical is fine. No!
Sounds like being electrocuted.
Is it gone?
Apology.
No.
Oh,
It got
no.
worse. It got worse.
Is it just like there's maybe 2
Oh, that's
inputs
fine now.
is going in?
Alright, I changed the USB slot the microphone was plugged into.
It's
sounds
better
better.
now.
Oh, no!
It's not better.
Damn it.
Typical Lorecrimes moment. Are you sure it's not like you've got an input into like 2 different audio things that might be zinging?
I don't think so.
I don't understand this comment. Why does it sound like the cat battery attached to Hal's ball?
Car battery.
Hal's married. I'm not married,
That's
actually.
cool.
No.
Is it I don't know if it's gone. I don't hear anything.
It's
It's gone
man.
now.
Alright.
It is
If
good.
you hear us go, then you'll know it's back.
Colin is also Crayon Marine. Very beautiful.
Also, Eli, I'd say if you want to like get like the best gun in the game, I'd say get the multi-melter. It's so good. The plasma gun takes, like, all the guns take a little while to get like good, because when you start out, it's like this, and then you get the good ones. But the multi-melter is just like
I'm rolling.
ridiculous.
Another question is for each of the boys here. Who was your inspiration for starting your channels, and who was the ones who like that influenced you the most?
Oh boy.
Andy?
I think it was probably Voldemort. But it was the whole reason I made my channel was I was getting back into the hobby, and whenever I get into anything, I get like super obsessively into it. So I was just consuming books, and I realized, oh, no one's done a video on Garvey or Loken. I guess I'll just make one, because I've been doing YouTube for like a few years unsuccessfully, and I was like, yeah, you know, this is something new, I'll try this. And then that went alright, got like 1,000 views. Okay. You saw Tarvitz, do Nathaniel Garrow.
I'm dead.
I'll come get you. Yeah, and it was just a case of I wanted to have a channel where it would be the channel I would have watched if I hadn't made it, because I was like, oh, I want to learn about these characters, and I couldn't. And so that's kind of the reason I made it. It's like I wanted to make the channel I wish I could have watched, which just kind of gave me the information. It's kind of dry, but you know,
Thank you,
it's
sir.
what it is. There you go.
Eli, what made you start doing YouTube, and who you think maybe influenced you the most?
Probably mini wargaming. But to be fair, when I started YouTube, it was pretty far set apart from what other YouTube Warhammer was, so I didn't really have any actual inspirations there. I just wanted to make videos with me working out and also talk about Warhammer, and so that's what I did.
Did you know of Where's Hammer at the time you were? Were you guys similar time frame of when shorts were coming about? It was quite new. For
Yeah, I knew of him, but I wasn't he wasn't an inspiration. I was actually kind of a hater back in the day because I really didn't like I really didn't like the attention grabby. I really don't like the attention grab content that people make, if I'm being honest. But I do like Wes now because he's actually a nice guy and he makes good videos. Yeah.
It's hard because
Yeah.
it's difficult because that's also the system rewards what that is, and I don't with Wes Hammer he just tapped onto that vein probably faster than a lot of other people have.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all most videos now, even if I look on news sites, it's thingy, and it's
honestly, I think Wes Hammer was an inspiration for my content because I wanted to do the exact opposite of what those people were doing. And now I think I make pretty freaking good content that's just from the heart and not trying to play the algorithm or anything. There's a reason why there hasn't been a single Space Marine video in the release span of Space Marine 2. I just don't care.
I have a few comments here, which is
Manage that.
DJ Beast does say, so glad you guys formed the channel though. I have so much fun with the videos and streams, and now just shit posting. We appreciate you.
We love the recent music scores you made for us. They were they should be in the system chapel.
All the regulars, Looting McShooty, Mike the Bretonian Knight, who changed his channel name recently, we noticed. God, there's so many other people as well, who are just regulars, and we love it. Tom Warren, I think of.
Anders Mighty Schlong.
Anders Mighty Schlong of sickness. Brother. So many of you guys, we appreciate
Glory
it.
as well.
Just
All of you guys.
small reminder, if people are just tuning in now, all money is going to go to charity today, so if you're feeling generous or if you don't, it's okay, but it's all going to a good cause for the kids.
I must admit though, I like the idea that they're going to be like, oh, we got some money in. Who's it from? It's like, who are these weirdos?
Colin, for your channel, what kind of do you think has the most amount of influences on what it became to be?
Oh, looking at it, no, one is probably Mandalore Gaming, which, especially the first video I was going to make was a Darkest Dungeon video. It would have really showed then, but I deleted that, so probably him and
Moist? Critical?
a little bit of Moist. Moist has certainly inspired my thumbnails. We can put that way.
Half the Bones complained about that. He literally said, didn't he, bro just puts up an image and it's perfect, and I have to think about it.
A little bit of zero punctuation, honestly, early on, because I
nice.
Oh wow!
I did not know the concept of pausing to breathe, and I still get comments every now and then do you pause to take a breath? You sound like you're out halfway through. I'm trying.
I have asthma, so I'm not allowed to pause. I'm like, I have to pause, I should say. Can't do it.
E. Doyle does say, Eli's attention-grabbing content, YouTube shorts, Colin's attention-grabbing content, I love Marathi's feet in the front.
Oh, actually, it is very ironic.
This is horrible.
Oh yeah, I got destroyed.
Yeah, watch
I
out for
actually
that.
I hate
That
YouTube
guy.
Shorts. I don't watch YouTube Shorts ever. I hate all that kind of content, which is very ironic for what I make.
I'll come get you on the next wave. Hold on.
I like the shorts that I make, though. I'm not like the other
Well, it's a weird thing, like, once you start making Warhammer content, you actually watch so much less. or
Yeah.
fewer
I
videos.
just have always hated things like TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff. That's why. But yeah, I like the videos that I make though, so that's all that I really care about.
True. I think with like your own content as well, it takes a while for a lot of people to kind of you get into the groove of like what your thing, like what's your shtick, and it can be a while. But I think usually within a year, people often find out what they kind of are, and then they will improve upon it. So a lot of times you probably think on other channels like, oh, they could be doing this to be like, you know, that's kind of like a better idea. But then you just realize like, but that's not them. It's like them being something else. Oh, Dreadnought donated £5. Thank you, Dreadnought.
Oh, Dreadnought, love you.
Thank
Dreadnought's an inspiration to me, actually.
Oh yeah. he's
Dreadnought
great.
says, donate to the children fund? Question mark. Why? What have the children ever done to me?
Eli Mortarian moment. What does this mean?
It's the Dreadnought. Thank you, brother.
I think it's a reference to how Mortarian
I
hates
mean,
psychers. And
Yeah,
he's a
but he is
psyker.
one. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I think for my own channel... Okay, go ahead, Andy.
Sorry, you first.
I say for my channel, I really liked Varty Video, but Warhammer doesn't really have a video game necessarily, other than like Space Marine 2. But it wasn't like Dark Souls where like the lore was hidden about it, and I really liked Varty Video's lore videos. Also, at the time, I hadn't really picked up the books until I listened to Warlord Rose thing, because it's just a channel talking about how like it's just a small moment in the book, which is like you know like, it's the bits that like make other people's videos, like Colin's or Eli's shorts. Like, it's those little moments that make up the actual lore content. So I actually got into reading from his channel, and then I kind of was like, you know what, I really like the characters in a lot of things. I like lore in general. I could just make things about Warhammer characters. I think my first ever... Oh, good question here then. What's everyone's actual first video?
Oh,
Wait,
my
wait,
first
hold
video is
on.
actually awesome.
Can you, from my channel or first video I ever put on YouTube?
I guess both then.
That's a whole different kettle of fish.
Both for you, Andy.
Ugh. Okay, so my first video on my channel was Garbiel Loken. So what I did with the channel is, at the end of my first year, I did a follow-up. I did Garbiel Loken 2, Cerberus. So it was like a two-parter. And my first, like, everyone hates their first video because it's like, ugh, I've gotten so much better since then. But at least I had, like, tried stuff on YouTube for, like, a decade. So I'd been, like, trying bits and bobs here and there. But my first ever video on YouTube was a... do you remember back when YouTube still had, like, the old... Like, when it was in its first infancy, like, couple of years, it was, like, AMV music videos of, like...
Yeah.
you can probably still find it. I did an AMV music video of... what are they called? Not Evanescence, the other one. What are they
other
called?
one?
They're like... the one that's like Evanescence but isn't Evanescence at all. And it was to Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes cutscenes. And it was a song. And I did like Final Fantasy VII movie, and I did AMVs and stuff. And there's a really cringy video I did for my media studies course to Black Label Society, which I will not say what it's called, as I have really long hair and it's kind of cringe. But yeah.
We did have another donation of 400 SEK to from Anonymous. Thank you so much. Also, Nolan Baker became a law criminal.
Welcome to Lorecrimes.
Oh man. I'll go from that next one because the first one I ever did was Fulgrim. I did like a Fulgrim character video, and it's funny because at the time I'd only read a few of his books, so it looks really incomplete. And I remember this thing. Oh god, my audio does sound like I'm right on the edge. Like it sounds so bad. God, it's horror. Like the edit's poor. Like particularly audio, I really struggle with because like I have no background in anything related to YouTube.
Andy, hang on a minute. I need a second.
Okay, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. If I go forward, it will stop chucking fire down the corridors. So I'm going to try and get to the gate, then I'll come back. I'll despawn the fire, so to speak.
I think by the time I do, because I plan on doing Fulgrim again early next year, And by the time I'd done that video, I would have done Fulgrim 3 times because like it's an ultimate.
Wow.
I did it once initially badly. I thought I did a terrible job, so I had another go like
I know how that
6
feels.
months later, and again it's still not good enough. And then I think I'm just gonna give it like a what I can do to my current quality now, and it'll be amazing. And I'm gonna get some art made for it, and it's gonna be awesome. Eli, what's your first video?
My first video is the most Chad character in Warhammer, and can I bench press more than him? That was my first video, and it's about Olanius Pius, who's been maybe made a little bit less cool in recent lore, but whatever.
Mayhaps.
And it was the audio was from my gamer headset, my like $60 gamer headset, so it was definitely not fancy, but you know what, it's a very fun video, and I worked pretty hard on it, and I was really happy with it. And then after that, it was like,
Colin, by the way. I can't
What?
reach him.
can I help Colin? I'm about to die too, man.
Oh, we have,
well, you guys
Moods
can
in the
respawn
chat.
with me. It's fine.
Moose is here. He says, "I hope the children enjoy the Swedish Monopoly money." Thank you.
Thank you, Moose.
Nice.
And after that, I started making like, I think I had like the 10,000 calorie challenge and the 100 August challenges and stuff. The Imperial Guard workout / lore video is like the classic on my channel, though, that people still talk about. My friend groups, I mean. Those were good old days.
Just a small reminder for people. Again, if you're just coming in now, all money is going to a children's charity. So if you guys are, nothing's going to us today. It's all going straight to the kids. So it's a little celebration of our second year together. Second year
Yeah.
is talk about hundreds of
Someone
hours worth
please
of
think
lore.
of the children.
Please, God damn it, we need
Oh
more
my God.
future customers for Warhammer.
Let me come get you.
Nah,
Let me
joking.
get you.
It's
I want a different gun.
Luty McShooty says, "Is Colin the child?"
One around the
No.
corner.
What do you mean
Colin.
by child? Oh, fuck you. Hang on.
Colin, what was your first video on YouTube?
The one uploaded was oh god, I'm over here. All right, we run to Eli.
Once more to war.
Was the which Warhammer? 40k or AOS? What's the ups? What's the downs of each one? What is this? What are these magical mini games? And it is, even by my standards, perhaps not the most well-edited video on the planet.
Do you think you could listen through it?
Oh, I can't get back to you, Eli. Never mind.
That's
It's alright, he'll
I'll just
respawn
die.
once we get to the next area.
I will say my first short, my first 6 months of shorts are all just horrendously bad in my opinion. Because I'm trying to talk as fast as possible, to get as much information as possible, and it did not sound good.
Run, Colin, run! Run!
Kate
Run,
Collins
I'll cover you.
gave, $20. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate the support. We're only less than 30 minutes in. We've already got decent pot going. Thank you guys so much. Mike Petronian Knight says, "Who has the best hairline?" Probably Andy.
Andy, you guys should see what Andy's hair used to look like. I want it back. I want it coming back.
I have a mole on my forehead, so I know exactly how far my hairline receded. I was at university and I realised it was creeping backwards and it stopped. I was like, oh, thank God.
I mean, I just got the UK genetics, so my forehead is free advertising. You know what I mean? Like, that thing is given a wide berth.
Hal and Andy both have much better hair than Colin and I. I have the worst hairline, definitely. I won't even lie.
It's alright though. I think you'll be so buff though that if it does disappear, you
plan.
can just have like a small amount of
Be free.
facial hair and you'll just be ridiculously jacked.
Brothers, it is time to slay a hell.
People are saying, as we write, we do need future customers, boys. Save the kids so they can get into financial debt with
Yeah.
Warhammer. Who's the
Yeah.
oldest young person? Hal or Colin? I think I complain more. Colin just sounds older.
By the way, guys, I'm assuming Eli. I'm assuming you haven't fought the Helldrake yet. It's
I
like
have
boss
not.
time.
I haven't.
So we have to press buttons that correspond with the stained glass. If I go right, you guys go left. Got to activate 3 before you can hurt him.
Buttons with
And
the
I'll let you know
stained
when I'm doing
glass.
things.
It's a puzzle boss.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's 5
alright.
buttons, and
Because Space Marines don't usually fight Helldrakes.
watch out, he does that all the time.
Yeah, that makes
He'll
sense.
let you know. He'll scream first, but still.
I've pressed a button.
The saints
I guess I'm also pressing a button.
On the stained glass, it tells you the corresponding symbols.
double check your
Oh, okay, so I'm not supposed to do this one. Okay, I think
If
I
you get it
understand.
wrong, he just starts throwing fire at you.
Yeah. I will say, funny situation. Someone had asked me the age of... Someone asked me how old Colin was. I don't remember why, but they asked me how old Colin was, and I was like... He's like, alright, he's like 25. And they were like, what? I thought he was 30. So I don't know. Have that chat.
Guys, I'm closing in on 34. It's over for me.
Sheesh.
Maybe they can go on without me. Randomizing the frame.
Alright, we did it.
You'll always be
Yeah,
young in
now
our
I'm
hearts,
with
Andy.
my little specs. You damn badge.
I mean, I'll be
Do I have to load an entire clip of my gun into the frickin'...
I was chunking down
Kill
the
him?
health, by the way. Is that you, like?
that would
That's
be
not me.
Andy.
I was fighting
Come on.
rubric right now.
We know who
Andy,
that was.
let them
I've
suffer
done
a little
it.
bit. Let
I've
them
done
suffer.
it in one go before with the grenade launcher because you just go boom, 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 and he dies.
Is Moots here? Moots, we need to destroy you in Space Marine 2.
Unfortunately,
But we
Space
still
Marine
can't
2
because there's no private lobbies.
I mean,
Sorry, Stars Anonymous is paying this game company to not make private lobbies.
they know we'll beat their ass.
does
Moose
say
says,
congrats on 2 years,
also,
though.
yeah, 2 congrats on 2 years for you beautiful people. In honor of you, let me recite my favourite Swedish poem, and there's just nothing there.
slow is smooth.
Myself.
Enemy wave incoming.
This one.
Yep, that's it.
Light it up.
Okay, let's kill him. Let's kill him.
Night of the Bretonian Knight says,
go.
"Must shower. See you in
Nice.
15 minutes." Appreciate the update, brother. We need to know when the fans are
Guardian.
dressing.
That
But Nurgle
is
needs
not working for me.
Fulgrim's right nostril says, but Nurgle needs the stick.
Excellent work, Storm.
Love you, ton. We love you too, Moose. Brother, we actually need to get the Astartes Anonymous crew on Lorecrimes. It's been like
We really do.
Been about it for so long.
You thought Colin was 36? What? Colin does not look old.
I've had people assuming I was 40 since I was in high school. Like, if I met them online, they assumed I was about 20 years added onto my actual age.
That's
Probably 'cause your
What's
voice-
up, accurate
Your
Helldrake?
voice
Yeah,
is quite
seriously.
deep, though.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend said your voice is very deep. So like, oh damn.
Yeah.
It's alright, I still get called buddy by tall people, so you know what? You could have a worse.
Do you sound like you got a mortgage?
Yeah, but then you can rip them apart with your bare hands.
Oh my gosh.
So, did we get carried by Andy that one?
Probably.
No, they did great.
Yeah.
For the boss fight, at least we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the multi-melter is good, by the way, for crowds. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
In that boss fight, it would have been useless because you would have been out of reach.
Yeah.
But it's good for just like, hey,
I
mulch
did
the
okay.
enemies into paste. I'm just saying that. Multi-melter is like,
I probably will play someone else
Shot
because
range,
I'm
it's like a
be better
shotgun.
with melee stuff. Because there's not much of that with this guy, obviously. The Increase, the music sounds like Transformers music. Holy frick.
Bulwark's actually, I don't know, like Bulwark's, like when it gets leveled up, is ridiculous.
Yep.
Like that thing is
Yeah.
just unkillable. No, the Bulwark is actually fun though. Because you can get in a groove where you just don't take damage.
Eli, show this man the
What?
double sniper meta.
Colin and I do not know how to raise the shields, so
oh, the
It's not
bulwark
very
has a
fun.
quirk though. If you want to parry, you have to double tap the parry button just for the bulwark. Otherwise, you block and it's useless.
Oh, is that
That's
the
how you raise the shield!
button? You hold C?
If you hold it down with one tap, you raise the shield. If you double tap, you parry. Took me
We play multiplayer, and the whole time we're like, how do?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie, I played earlier today a little bit, and I didn't win a single PvP game. And I was looking at I played 4 games, like, what the fuck is going on? And I looked at the rest of my, like, the enemy team, and they're all like, oh, they're like level 14 or something. And all my dudes were level 1s with me, and I was like, bro, how am I... When you play lobbies, you get stuck in the same lobby with the same people. And I was like, give me the team that's willing to back me up, bro. Because I can't, my back is heavy from carrying with sniper.
Jeez. It's alright,
Then they
Colin
open-
and I are we usually go pretty good in
Dude,
PvP.
Friday before Lorecrimes, we were going off.
Yeah, bro. It is hard to solo queue. I can imagine though, Hal. I have not actually tried solo queuing because the game's extremely easy when there's like 3 of you in a party.
Oh,
But when you're by yourself, it's probably a lot harder.
Moods, I can't even pronounce any of that. I'm not even gonna attempt.
I'm also too worried that it's words that we're not supposed to say on the internet. We're getting trolled. We just don't know how to speak Swedish. Actually, Moots wouldn't do that to us.
No, Moots is a good man.
Kortbullar är som min kärlek för rund och svedig. I mean, maybe I did say terrible words because I did not pronounce any of that right, but...
All
I
right.
thought you just had me a stroke.
There you go.
I didn't know what was happening there.
Good.
Not to worry, gentlemen.
What?
I can discover the text. Meatballs are like my love for you, sweaty and round.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
There is a dog at my door.
Thank you very much, Moods. We appreciate the love.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ludi McShooty says solo queue's alright if you're on comms, but that's the thing, I don't want to talk to people, so...
It's like Rainbow Six Siege, where like it forces you to talk to people.
yeah.
And I'm always like,
That's why I don't solo queue in games, because I just want to talk to my friends.
and then you play with someone who's like not at all like like there's no shred of like any embarrassment or like shyness from them. They're like straight up doing the calls, and you're just like, yeah, that guy, he's cool. But you're like, I'm just not him. I just
That's
can't be him.
that's who I turn into on Dota 2 because I want to win. But any other game, I just don't care enough.
No, I've seen you play this game, Genji.
I don't want to play. I hate teamwork.
Bro, just give me the goddamn nano boost when I ask for it, okay? If you mess it up, I'm just never gonna
Dota 2 stream, Mike the Opportunity Night.
Says the Genji main, who's behind the enemy lines, around 3 corners, on a different floor, and then ults before and then ults in the middle of the team after he's dropped down already.
I remember playing. I used to play Overwatch quite a bit with my boys, and I just remember playing one game like just by myself. And this guy, who's our tank, because only one tank now, or it's been for a while. This dude was like, I was playing support. He's absolutely rinsing us, being like, "You guys are not doing that well. Like, you guys are you literally like, we're losing because of you guys." We ended up winning. And he was still like talking absolute crap about it. And then the rest of the enemy team went, "What do you mean your supports did better than our ones and you still won?" Like, this guy was literally running in, and the concept of pulling out when you're about to die had not been told to him yet.
Girl
Clearly.
had 5 children at least. Dude, that's
MOBA
how you-
players
that's-
Or pull out game.
That's how you know you're just completely in the wrong when the enemy team is coming to your defense.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
dude,
Mobile players are like a different breed of human.
what was the highest rank you got to in Overwatch 1?
Overwatch 1? I don't think I actually played it. I know Overwatch 1 actually. I'm trying to remember because I
miss
played
Overwatch.
towards the end of when it. Like, I think I played the last year of it before it turned into Overwatch.
What about you, Eli? What's the highest rank? What'd you get to?
I think we just started playing ranked before the game died, but we were like platinum or diamonds, one of those. I don't remember.
Solid.
Yeah, so like we weren't terrible, but we weren't great either.
I got the Grandmaster. I was a sweaty Overwatch.
Wow.
I didn't play enough, and I only played with half of my friends were like really bad at it, and then the other half were really good.
Yeah, I felt that.
So it really varied on which friend group I played with, on if I was gonna get ranked or not.
What do you mean?
Does anyone here play League?
No, I don't.
Dota 2!
we managed to
Dota
get-
2!
We managed to release ourselves from that prison. Don't worry.
I was never in that prison.
Yeah, I played like 3 games of League in my life, and it was okay.
0, baby.
I like Smite. Smite is like Goo Goo Gaga Baby MOBA. It's very fun.
You know what? If we do something where like if Eli wins a few like the next quiz, we'll have to play a Dota 2 stream.
Huge.
Oh,
no.
I will study for 10 hours.
Please no. Please no.
It would be fun though, just because I like have
Dota
like,
scares me.
strong previous experience with those two. Colin
Eli
and-
playing Dota will scare you. I can tell you that. But
I've been
I've
warned
seen
multiple
your,
times by Eli's
you're
friends.
playing- Were you playing as Juggernaut on your channel recently? You did like a thing,
Yes, sir.
video of him and was like, I don't know
did
who
a
this
little
is,
edit.
but even this, I'm like, this is too much. I can't.
Juggernaut's not hard to play though, necessarily.
I don't know. I've been warned multiple times by Eli's friends. Do not let this man play Dota on stream.
I don't know if there's. Eli has to tell me if this
Oh,
strat is
gosh.
still viable because I used to play. Is it Pugna? And
Yeah,
then
the hero, yeah.
immediately go into what's the Dragon Scepter? Is it called that still? Dragon.
Ghost Scepter?
No. Well, eventually Ghost. No, because he has his own ability that turns people into ghosts. It's
Yeah,
the dragon. It's the
yeah.
one where it's the dragon thing you can upgrade, and then it just does a zap of damage.
Dragon Lance? Oh, Dagon. Dagon is what I'm
Dagon.
talking
Oh
about.
my god, that's Dagon. God, it's been a
Yeah.
while.
That Dagon is a meme item. I'm not gonna. I don't think. I think it's always been a meme.
You
item,
just
but
upgrade.
It's really fun.
You just ignore. You play Pugna. You ignore everything else other than just
Yeah.
upgrading your Dagon. Because when turns them into the thing where they take extra magic damage, which you don't ignore the casting yourself. So you basically just rush that, and then you become unstoppable. And then you try and live.
That is a build. It's a meme build, but it exists.
It worked. I
am not a Pudge main. TJB's Pudge mains should be put in camps. That's my official stance. Except for Dendy. I love Dendy.
Get in the Pug's gulag.
God, that's
Literally, if you see a Pudge on the enemy team, you just win. You just won the game. And if you see the Pudge on your team, then you just lost the game. Useless,
It just sounds
freaking
like
garbage
one of
hero.
those- Pudge just sounds like a little like tiny dog. Oh, Pudge. Pudge.
He's not a tiny dog. He's a very fat man who eats people.
I remember I played
Oh.
Medusa once in mid, and I was still learning the game, and I didn't know how to play the character because it was like random pick, and I was getting bullied off the game. It had like heart palpitations, and I didn't.
Thank
play
you.
for it.
Oh, man. I
Thank you for your help.
everyone wants me to play Medusa, but she's so freaking boring. I just can't.
So it
I
is
just can't
Colin's
do it.
favorite character.
Dreadnought.
Oh, this isn't the same one.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Alias,
I
right?
think there's two of them.
He sounds a lot like. Oh no, this is Valius.
This is like coincides with the last mission. This one.
He just
I
sounds
want
like
to
a
play
little bit
Pudge
less
in ranks.
angry.
Oh, he
You-
comes
Another,
back.
I'd play Pudge. I'd play Dota with you, DJ Beast. And I'm not a Meepo main. I wish I was that smart.
I know someone I went to school with who played so much Meepo. Like they just
I'm not
didn't
gonna bother.
have a
He's
loop.
got this.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Another question for the boys is that so he said like where you were 2 years ago, what do you have planned for your channels for the next 2 years? We'll go in reverse.
You were asking for quite a bit out of me from that.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I planning on my channel for the next 2 weeks, Val?
What have you got planned for the future then? So Colin, what's kind of well, if you don't want to announce anything, obviously you don't have to.
My next two videos are Orc War Bosses and Witch Hunters from Fantasy. Witch Hunters is next.
Nice.
So Eli, what have you got coming up?
I'm currently sorry. I'm distracted by this
Why is this thing
Terminator
so
who's
fast?
actually
Terminator!
destroying me.
What is happening?
His magic.
He's a Scarab.
Oh my gosh.
He's deep
So first of
striking.
all, there's a question. Sam M asks. Okay, I'm not paying enough attention. Is Dota worth getting into? No. No, it is not. Do not get into any MOBA ever. It is not worth it. But anyway, the channel. The next 2 years, I don't know. I just want to start making sure I do streams once a week and making long form videos every month. And I want to have a pretty good fitness channel established by then. I don't know. The next video is probably going to be Anarchy or the Traveler. And then after that, it'll be Talon, and then more Necron content. Other than that, I don't know. As for the shorts, I write things down in my notes for what to do for shorts if I ever don't know what to do. But they're honestly the shorts that I make, I usually made the same day or the day before, and it's just random on what I feel like making, or around what book I'm reading at the time. So there's really not a lot of structure.
DGV does says Eli, I will ask my divorced cousins for Dota. I don't know if they work together. That's crazy. Oh, Border Prince is here. Thank you, brother. He says planning
Border
and doing
Prince.
are two different things.
Yeah, very real.
A lot of things.
I
you
plan
can
on doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'll say for my one though, I'm desperate to try and get the Black Library authors for an interview. I see them doing it for other channel, for another channel I know. And I'm like, I need to grab whether Dan Abnett or Chris Ray is, strap them down into a chair and make them answer some questions. Because I need. Particularly, Chris Ray is like my what's it, like the Golden Goose thing. Like I just need to talk to this man about White Scars. I need his.
I approve.
I need to rattle his brain. That'll be a Golden Goose thing if I can get that done. I do have something planned special, but it's a while away. I was talking to one of my artist guys because we're planning to make a piece that's going to be hopefully community defining. Let's just say that'll be big. Other than that, just more of like the regular content. I got a video coming out soon, really soon. Not my regular ones, but as high quality as my regular ones. Why is divorce in the chat? DJB say calling a Kaiotsu main against Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta.
I sure wish I knew what the first one of those characters was. I recognize that second one, don't you worry. But I don't know what Kaiotsu is. Is that Dota?
Isn't that?
Nope.
They have like Chaos Knight.
Chaos Knight is indeed a character.
Mike the Bretonian Knight says, back from the shower, how many times has Colin died? It's okay, I mean, if you... Again, for people just joining now, this is a charity stream, so if you... There's any like small amount you want to give to, it's a young charity for small children. If you want to give, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much for those who already have done so far.
I do have one thing I actually remembered. I have almost an Andy moment. Where I pulled a cool collab out of my butthole. Although, unlike Andy, where Andy is a networking god, and I'm just waiting for the day he tells me, yeah, where Jesus Christ is coming to Lorecrimes.
No, he was a fan of Warhammer.
I did.
What do you collect, JC? Oh, I collect Thousand Suns. Really? That's a weird. It's like the color scheme.
But that one is somewhat secret. That one I don't want to get you off.
Oh, exciting.
Shout out to our next guest for next week, Mitch McConnell. He's retiring, so
Dude,
he's coming up.
we can get him to stroke out and just stare at the camera for us now too.
Having him and Dr. Fauci on the you know, in the
Oh, yeah.
Fauci, massive Imperial Fist fan. You break guess, you know.
Don't put that on Imperial Fist fans. They have enough to deal with already.
Death Guard
Being
fan.
Imperial Fist fans and all. Oh man.
God damn. We will say, particularly, well, thank you guys for who are like our regulars. We do appreciate you so much.
I'm gonna say something to get yelled at. I don't know how you people can make fun of the Imperial Fist and like the Iron Hats.
Sheesh.
I feel bad for the Imperial Fist. The whole like they're just stuck on terror for so long. Just like, nah.
I have a question, Hal. Are you? Is your favorite Legion the Iron Hands or the Thousand Suns? It's one of the two, isn't it?
Legion, not like
Yeah, Legion.
Oh, Thousand Suns is a Legion, but they kind of got crunked. Because I just wish they would kill Magnus, like so bad.
You like them when they were red.
That's my one thing of like,
I'm a
I wish,
Space Wolf.
like in my head canon, like the Thousand Suns are like their inner Legion is just such a fascinating and cool like arrangement, particularly like with all that magic juju stuff, like you know, like zhuzh. But then I just like the idea of like if there was like the fall of Prospero, they just like they end up turning on Magnus because it would have been amazing. And then there's like a faction of like Thousand Suns, like they're not loyal, they're not traitor, they're like their own thing, which they kind of more are. They're more like renegades. In a lot
There are
of them.
some loyalist Thousand Suns, like the ones in California who are there.
Ravens.
They,
the
kind
Blood
of, they are
Last chapter.
dotted out though. I think because yeah, like I mean like some Primarchs should have died during the Horus Heresy.
Did.
I don't think. Well,
Is it
I don't
only-
know. They never killed Magnus though, because Magnus was like in old lore. He already existed in the 41st millennium.
Well,
so,
yeah, all the demon Primarch have to live. At the very least, Gilliman did, because you know his body, but prior to resurrecting, was on display.
they could have killed Lorgar. I honestly think they could have killed Lorgar. and that would have been amazing. Like that would have made given the heresy like a big W. Like there's that bit in the lore where
Andy, you're on your own up there.
before the Siege of
I'm
Terror,
okay.
when like they're all reuniting and then he tries to assassinate Horus, and then it's like Horus like I knew the whole time, and then Horus like I think Horus should have beaten him to death at that point. It would have been amazing. Oh, Borderman says Rogal Dawn has no hands. How ironically.
Yeah.
Into the breach once more.
He also said earlier that you think they stole dreadnoughts from RoboCop. I just realised it. Probably inspiration.
They stole everything in Warhammer. There's no original thought in Warhammer 40k.
Warhammer 40k, well, and fantasy, you know, I'm not gonna. My bias is towards fantasy, can't extend that far. Is you
Right,
take
you wanna-
so many ingredients from so many recipes, it turns into its own meal.
Yeah.
Literally something I learned today. I did the last Imperial Fist successor chapter on the channel. And they're the Sons of
This
Dawn.
man.
Do you want to know what their second chapter master was called?
Send Gilliman's regards to
What do we got?
Magnus.
Alexandros the Great.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to do a video on him.
Bruh.
I'm going to commission some art in the style of Alexander because I'm like, this is too good.
Macarius wasn't enough. We needed a second Alexander the Great.
And the thing is, there's like he had Alexandros the Mad, who became the Chaos Lord, and then the current chapter master is a pariah, so their homeworld is getting crunked. And then they were like, oh no, but the chapter master, he's now known as Alexandros the Blind, and he stopped the Tyranids.
That's
Like,
how you.
and their
Enhanced tactic ready.
connection. And I was like, that's quite fun actually.
That's how you know that lore hasn't been touched in like 20 years because pariahs were a
exactly.
thing in it.
People going on at me for to call me a TGB's call me a Lorgar sucker. Mike the Retonian Gronut says how you can't hate Magnus more than Lorgar, the guy who started the heresy. I can hate Magnus.
Morgar had better reasons.
Because there's like he has inconsistencies in his like
Pretty good.
character. The
Yeah.
Magnus thing of like, but I'm against the Emperor. The whole
Magnus
he
is
knows it Horus. He knows Horus is responsible for the burning of Prospero, and then he's like, but it was actually the Emperor's fault. Like, no,
Yeah.
that's the whole point.
This is the price you pay for expanding what was once mystical lore. Is that sometimes some of that lore is poo-poo.
It's my favorite part of
Gaga.
Echoes of Eternity to Terror is the bit where Vulcan talks to Demon Magnus in the Webway, and he basically says, "You know when Lehman Russ arrived? Did you at any point try to talk to Lehman Russ and actually, like think you can get away around this, or did you, in your own like self-pity, think you were some great?" Self-sacrifice. Which way? He didn't do the self-sacrifice thing. Other people did it.
Prospero
Yeah.
did this
And Russ tried to, and Russ did try to talk to him, didn't he?
multiple times.
And there was
Yeah.
And there was everyone forgets that his like fifth captain was like, bruh, I'm really good at like seeing like future. The wolves are coming to get us. We should like put the shields up. And Magnus is like, no. And he influenced his people to go if they found out that they were on their way. He gave them like warp induced like memory loss. So they were just roaming the planet, going, I don't know what's happening. And then it was only when he heard the wolf and crying outside of his like base. He was like, no, that's too far. It's like, that's too far. You let your people die? Ugh.
It's my favorite part about that because I can't remember who wrote that novel, but I think there's the summing up of like Vulcan completely dressing down Magnus and just saying, you didn't even try to talk to Lehman. You just let him shout at you. You could have at some point sent a message and been like, hey, this is a whole plot against me. I'm actually secretly not. I'm not actually against the Emperor. This is a whole. He didn't even try to do that. It was crazy. And then after that, he talks about how and even when that happened, you changed your mind because then you were like, you know what? They killed all the billions of people who live on Prospero. They killed most of my legion, but God forbid when they burnt down the libraries, you thought that was too far. And he was like,
Tell me,
this is my
Magnus,
moment to come out.
How did they get to the point of burning down all those people?
Yeah.
That was the funny point. He was literally Magnus was like, "There's nothing, kill all of my legion." So the Emperor has a better chance of surviving the heresy. But the libraries and the knowledge.
Not my
Oh,
first
man.
edition of Twilight. No.
Jeremy Gaziek donated $5 to the Children's Hospital. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Little did
Yeah,
we
I
know
just-
guys, it's,
the Library of Prospero had the last intact version of Game Informer magazine. Just couldn't let that loss stand.
Lucy McShuti does ask, what Primarchs do you guys want to see come back now compared to when you started? How 2 years ago?
Megadai.
Stop.
I could
Stop
die.
bringing them back. Keep the Horus Heresy in the Heresy.
No, but like,
Stop.
they're not being funny. If you bring Jagatai back, he's just going to roam the galaxy hunting Drukhari. It's
Yeah.
not going to affect the setting. It'll be fine.
But there's already too many. Even, look, I like
Yeah.
Gilliman. Even him coming back, I think, is pushing the limit.
I would be okay with, I think, Vulcan. For the idea, like, they could play it out as in Vulcan never really left. It was just, he didn't really...
No one's ever really.
Nothing really just, like, dictated that he be involved until this great rift had opened. And I like the idea of, like, if Vulcan is around, he chooses to be around, and then he, like, slinks back and he's like, I'll do this, you know, like the War of the Beasts. He'd be like, I'll do this one last job. But I'd like, yeah, the idea of him possibly dipping in and out. So I don't like the idea of, like, there needs to be another leader added on to
And then-
Imperium.
And then Vulcan said, ah, shit, here we go again.
I know, I mean, honestly, I think the one they think from all the predictions is like Lehman Russ will be coming back, and it's been talked about for a while. Like you might get like Odin, old man Odin Lehman Russ, and maybe he's not necessarily a warrior at this time. He's just like a leader.
I still
of
think
mankind.
he should be the last one back, because it's like, his whole thing is, I'll be back for the end of days, the Wolf time. It's like, oh, we're getting serious now, the Wolf King's back, the Executioner's back, uh-oh. The guy who's got like a Legion-size chapter still, kind of. Whereas like Jagatai comes back, it's like, he's just doing a bit of hunting. He's just being a free-spirited silly goober, going around on his bike.
My problem with Lehman coming back is, what could they possibly add on to him? Like, if you, like, I agree, but the thing is, then he's never coming back, because if the situation at that point is N times 40k, and we're never getting that. Because if we do, GW loses all of its money.
I think it'll be a cop out though. I think they'll call it Wolf Time, and it will be like the end of the chapter.
It was a misinterpretation of the prophecy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very creative, but it's also probably what they're gonna do. It's like Fenris is blowing up, but wolves are fine.
Even though that already kind of happened. But
Yeah, but now it's really blowing up. Super.
It's
blowing
probably
up.
because Games of Worship are like, you know what sells well? Blood Angels, Dark Angels, and Space Wolves, because they're unique factions in Space Wolves. You know what we can do? Just bring back. You know, the Blood Angels have basically got an overhaul. Dark Angels have been overhauled. So Space Wolves, I imagine, would be.
Where are my new White Scars models? Where's Corsaro Khan on a bike?
I love-
never gonna happen. Never
Don't
gonna
get me wrong,
happen.
I love the Khan, but he doesn't need to be.
I'm not asking for Jagatai, I just want Corsaro with a bike.
True. Like the Jagatai Khan, Korax, Vulcan at times, really like they don't necessarily like they're ingredients that don't or like even Dawn. They don't need to be added to the.
None of the
pot.
Primarchs need to be added. None of these ingredients need to be in.
Nothing will
I know. But I know the other thing, like I know it's going to happen, so I have to have an opinion on the thing that I know is going to happen.
Let the ones that don't need to be in so they can't ruin the setting.
Along the tracks to the junction
True. In fact, they should. People talking about in the chat. They should have Lehman Russ rescue Ish, saves Ish.
I kill you. I kill you with hammers.
That's very funny.
No, the Yunari and all their stuff, they need their own, like, well, lore, first of all.
DJ BC is gonna PayPal me to make me read the Yunari books, so I'm gonna do a live despair reaction stream.
Hey, I'm trying to pull the meme. Piss off, Sandor.
People were saying we
Sangor's
need,
a Valicia Warriors.
I did also see the Hellbrute, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not happy with
Oh,
me.
I just saw him.
Whoa! That's alright.
Yeah, watch
We're
out.
back. We're back. We're back, baby.
I want Shazo Case to come back. That's what Primarch I want to come back.
My favorite Primarch.
Shazo Case body's your favorite Primarch.
Oh yeah.
get them on.
And I mean, Fulgrim is coming back, so you know that's kind of cool. But
Yeah.
whatever. You know what? If Fulgrim came back and he beat up Gilliman again, that would be so cool. It's not gonna happen, but it would be cool.
I think they may bring back another like Lehman Russ, and I think
Yeah,
they
they
may
will.
pull it off for a moment because I think at that point, or maybe I don't know, it's because they'll have 4 traitor Primarchs, and maybe they want to go for that 4 loyalists. But then
Can Hellbirds do this?
it's the things to do with Rangers though, like with you know what I mean, like that's the reason Lehman, like why is the Lion fighting Angron when they have like no lore history really together at all? It's because of like the model ranges are coming out.
Yep.
And remember, game. We are a tabletop game which has the added bit. We have context in Star Wars model.
Yeah.
I think.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Yeah. Get him. Get him.
My opponent Ground says my favorite Primarch is Lorecrimes. We are not one gigantic ab throbbing.
I would also really like a character for each Chaos Legion before we get frickin' Primarchs.
Some things could be staved off. Like you could do a range. Like Blood Angels are not going to have Sanguinius turn up, but they could get a range refresh. Most.
But like we don't have characters for Iron Warriors, Night Lords, Alpha Legion, Word Bearers.
No, the Night Lords don't have any characters.
Okay, but like on tabletop, like every
Yeah,
Loyalist
fair enough,
first
fair
founding
enough.
chapter has a freaking character.
Yeah, it'll be. I don't know if they'll even
The
go
Infant
near it.
Skinner's Legion, truly morally deep.
We don't even have a sniper rifle guy for freaking Alpha Legion. Like they didn't even give a gun that was even close to resembling it in the rules. You get a pistol with precision.
bro.
Like what?
The premier character for the White Scars isn't on a bike. I will not let this go.
Your Messiah has blessed you with an
30k has all the cool stuff.
They could do something like way. Like with
What the
10
hell?
It gets
Whoa,
more.
whoa.
Teleporting.
Always going on.
Teleporting.
beyond your care.
Eli trying to hide his diabolical arch.
Lucas to see
What do you mean, thankful?
Thankful's here, by the way. Appreciate
Well,
it.
he's yeah.
Oh, I forgot he did a message earlier. He said, Hal looks like he cries when he forgets to smell his own farts before they fade away. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that again.
What is that?
Thanks.
As a reminder for
Oh
that,
my gosh, man.
we are raising money for charity tonight, brothers. Feel free to please give some for the kids. It's a good cause. Thank you, Thankful, for the comments that really seem on point. And people are asking, give the Tyranids a Primarch level monster. The Norn Emissary, that's a good point, is a sick model.
The Swarm Lord should be. The Swarm Lord always should have been, but he has an avatar of Canism.
Old
Yeah,
one
he
eye.
can respawn. Hey,
Yep.
one eye.
Old one has a cool guy.
Hear me out.
Dude,
Valdor being a renegade faction to wipe out all Space Marines? I don't know. This is like
I agree.
cutting edge lore, which is that like, I honestly think. Well, Dan Abnett has said like there's going to be a plot twist, and he said it's going to be absolutely ridiculously massive. And I don't know if he said that before the whole Valdor thing, or if it was after in an interview. Because when that last book he's writing, Pandemonium, comes out,
The train, please.
that's going to be some crazy. Like, Dan Abnett's writing crazy crap about like blanks and fake custodian angels in a realm of dust forged by Constantine Valdor. I like the idea of it. Maybe it's actually not even Constantine Valdor. I think that might be the twist. I have a feeling. People say that like because it's just like a golden. It's just called the King in Yellow, and people are like, is it actually Rogel Dawn? Is he turned renegade or something? Be very sick.
But then they couldn't sell Rogel Dawn
That's
models
not
for the
heavily
Imperial.
unlikely, by the
Yeah.
way. Heavily unlikely if it's Rogel Dawn. Rogel Dawn, in my opinion, should die.
Yeah, you should kill by Alpharius, easy.
I think.
No,
I think there is.
Dr. Master Valrak is going to have words.
Okay, is it kiss, marry, avoid, isn't it? Or like kill. Kiss, marry, kill. Which prime was we doing that to?
Corvus Corax? Corvus Corax? Corvus Corax?
Oh my gosh.
Kiss, marry, or avoid, kill.
Start again?
Or all of those things. I wouldn't mind him if he showed up and then went away. I would be okay with that, to be honest. Like just hit like Lorgar appears like briefly and just like I'm back, guys. Then
He gets
Lorgar.
crucified.
I think the idea of like if I want to kill off Primarch, so Lorgar didn't die in the way I hoped he would die, but maybe him like Korax and Lorgar could have a thing where they end up killing each other, that would be quite cool.
Then they couldn't sell the models.
I don't care.
Or we
He used to
had
sell
more
dead character
unicorn.
models all the time, and now every character has to be alive forever.
No, like Horus Heresy, they don't give a like flying f about it. Like they released Shadrach Medusa as an Iron Hand character. The dude died. Like he got his head ripped off. I'm pretty sure by head cut off.
Yeah, but that's also like that's because Horus Heresy is just in the like you're supposed to be doing Horus Heresy battles and stuff, so it makes sense that he'd be alive.
I think
But
with
they don't do it in 40k. I don't.
the Horus Heresy tabletop game, that can go on for so much longer if they actually tackle the Scouring. And in my dream, like the Scouring series ends at the first like Black Crusade.
More Space
then-
Marine novels.
Yeah, but then like, well, because they still. But then like they are still the people who write Horus Heresy. That's like their own thing now. Like they actually changed. Like a different era of like authors who are taking on that. I think, and it doesn't take away
Like
from
the old
the fact-
Republic of Star Wars. It's like a-
if they were writing Horus Heresy novels, it didn't mean they couldn't write Eldar ones. It wasn't like they were like taking resources away from it. GW just doesn't care to, because people still buy the models and they don't even have to release lore books about it.
Machine service.
And Horus Heresy is their IP like thing, which will like eventually probably make them so much money in the future. So they're like,
Hold on, are you crying? What is that?
Oh my gosh. Hal's gargling so much gene seed, I'm surprised he can speak right now.
why?
Nice.
Hold status. Successful. An instrument of the machine god's
Dude
wrath.
is just constantly roast me.
Would bring tears
All PHP novels, bro. That's the thing. It's a product. If you want more Space Marine, like the Scouring. Okay.
But they sell a lot of other products too. Like, we can write books about those guys.
Hey, you know how the Imperium's been around for 10,000 years? You know what else has been around for 10,000 years? Most of human recorded history. Maybe a couple books in the intermitting periods, you know?
Yeah.
We don't have to go from heresy to beast and then the Great Rift.
I know. I had a thing. Oh, Sykes donated £5 to the Children's Miracle Network
you.
Hospitals. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. No, but here's my thing. I think like Horus Heresy, like the tabletop game, and obviously like the edition now, it is too much Space Marine. So when they do the Scouring, why can't they be like, oh, and then other Xenos are now getting involved in the Scouring thing? So then people could field armies that are the same size as Horus Heresy Legion
Well,
thing.
I still think they should have Eldar rules in the Horus Heresy rules, because they fought the Eldar quite a few times. But
Because I mean, they even said like in the book, Eldrad just straight up says, "Bruh, we've been playing too far, you know, backhand. Like, we've been hands off too much, and they can't do anything now." So when the Siege of Terror like ends and then all the things are scattering, it's an opportunity to them to sell more models that are in the Orcs and Eldar range. Because you know how there was like massive Eldar like Titans that are like not even fieldable in a normal game.
I've been eyeing that up on Zach
Lord,
Games
really?
lately.
You can field a Revenant Titan.
Yeah, and a Phantom and Revenant.
Well, Phantoms are
Not for the
just
wee
2,100
back.
points, so they are a little...
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
If
That's
you're-
what I'm. So guys, good. Finish it.
If you're playing a just barely not Apocalypse game, you can technically field a Phantom Titan.
No, but wouldn't
I
it be?
think a Revenant Titan on Zach Games is like $63. Just throwing that out there.
But even in like, so say like for Eldar stuff, they don't really actually, or even Orc things, they actually don't have to update the ranges. They can just say
It's
this
the rule.
thing ports over to Horus Heresy. And
Yeah.
could you imagine like the amount of variety it adds to the game? GW sells more models, hell yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, what you're describing right now is just
Yeah, like if like the
Eli,
Horus
what did
Heresy.
or you
say?
used to
went
be.
vote for
Yeah,
Robot
but this
for
used
me.
to work. Oh, I said he's describing 7th edition Warhammer.
Oh.
Because you could play Horus Heresy was just 7th edition rules, but it had Primarchs and stuff, so you could play Xenos armies and whatever you wanted.
Yeah, it would
if
be,
you want
just
to
be
play
such a
Space
good
Marines.
opportunity to like again sell more models for GW, and then literally had more variety in playing Horus Heresy. And then in terms of novels and all the lore stuff, it can be like the traitor legions are all fleeing, the loyalist ones are chasing them, but they end up getting lost. You know, the Scouring isn't. They don't really say necessarily like you know, like it's all kind of vague. Like they just said they got chased back to the Eye of Terror. Doesn't mean they can't fight Xenos or fight other things during that meantime. I mean, goddamn, the Night Lords fought Craft Worlds during that time as well. Like other things can fight orcs. You know what I mean? Like it's such a good opportunity. And again, Xenos would actually, you know what I mean? Like because then it brings Xenos into the fact that they'll get Horus Heresy levels of attention in terms of from the lore side of it. So maybe Colin might get more precious Craft World lore. Might be out of date in terms of like it's 10,000 years before.
I don't care.
I'm
But, like,
saying, yeah.
I want some
God.
stuff from that type. 10,000 years. It doesn't need to be up to date. 40K's a sandbox, and
Yeah,
10,000 years
40K
of the
not supposed to
sandbox
be
are
up to
empty.
date. Yeah.
It's not a sandbox, it's the sandbox.
Except like it's a 10,000 mile long sandbox, and 9,000 of those miles don't have anything in it. There's no toys.
Damn,
Maybe
dude
man.
is gagging for the lore. DDB says, Eli, please, all this fellatio of Zach game will make the stream become an OF stream.
Go over to the CPP.
Lord
Zach
Horik,
Games is a Chinese recast site, by the way. If you didn't know.
even Might the Bretonian Knight has said, Lord Horik, Conorum son of High King Valorek.
Oh, he's
That's
the
Knight from Shoot Us Blood and Teeth.
yeah, the Eradicator, and it's got the huge title. I'm
Lizzie
really
mentioned-
tempted to do a video on him.
Liz McShee does ask, do you think they'll add an apothecary to Space Marine 2?
I don't
Well,
think so.
possibly,
Because
but
we've already
then-
got we've already got the revive thing. We've already got gathering. I think Chaplain is a bigger shout. Like have them do like a damage buff, give them a Crozius because it's a unique weapon. I think that'd be quite cool.
I
It'll
love
be
chaplains.
things that they can do which corresponds with the Heretic Astartes Legion. Like, again, Chaplain, then you can have a Word Bearer. So they'll do things which can cross over. I think they said they might do like a Librarian, because then they can have...
Yeah.
Why the Thousand Suns? They have all the assets. Why the hell the Thousand Suns not an optional look?
Also,
More
Heritage
Thousand
Children
Suns
aren't
Nine for
either.
Children. Yeah. It's a goofy game.
Could be a thing as well. I don't know
And
what
I'm
they'll...
not addicted to this game, even though I have all the cosmetics. 999 currency and 20 of each of the cores.
Jesus,
Don't bully me.
Oh,
Don't bully me. I only have 3 guns to upgrade to maximum.
How are you guys holding out, by the way? Is the difficulty okay?
Yeah, Andy's
Andy
putting us
is-
through it.
Oh, I have bad news.
What? Did your game crash?
No, I'm about to shit my pants.
That was quick.
Go! Go!
Oh,
You.
Turd.
Gotta drink some coffee or something.
That was said with such urgency.
That's
That was
quite-
amazing.
Was that like a fart he trusted and then it didn't?
It's quite funny. Oh,
That's
God.
right. Did
Colin heard the brown note.
Yeah, brown note. I think I insulted something once in one. Like it was like sentient brown note. It's been a while. Like that.
Hal may have the poop knife, but Cole has the poop strife. There you go.
Can't believe that meme is still. We still remember that stuff. It's an OG Fabius Bile video.
No, I think it was a Death Guard quiz we did.
Oh yeah, and then we
Yeah,
brought it up
ages
again
ago.
later on. Yeah.
I think that was also a gem of like Caiaphas Morog, but actually I put Caiaphas Kane.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's- yeah.
Scan show
I just
Lord
reminded me of
numbers
it.
growing exponentially within the hive system.
Caiaphas Kane had rid of the
Retaking those
poop.
savings to lost cause.
Then the Crayon
Targeting
Marine.
from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach.
I love you,
Commandeer
Titus.
a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the
Look at
Navy
it.
supply
The vis is
to
actually so
Astra
cool
Militarum Depot
in this game.
and deliver the
The,
payload by rail.
How many games
We
have just
shall collapse
shoehorned
the
like
superstructure
Tacticus
from below.
and Warpforge both have Titus as warlords now? So,
The
yeah.
Advanced Militarum
The fact that
Well, this
that's
game
just
almost made me want to
money.
buy Space Marine models. Like the marketing almost worked on me. I wanted the intro mission really made me want like a Death Watch kill team, just for
Oh,
my
yeah.
like sisters and stuff.
I don't know why they don't have like you can play Titus as a unique lieutenant for the Ultramarines.
Well,
That could be.
He has a model technically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
they-
but I don't
they
think he has
reboxed
rules.
it. They reboxed it in a new kind of like, not teaser game, but like a game that's like, hey, Babby's first Warhammer, and it's like him versus a bunch of Tyranids. You get a box, and it's him on his own versus Hermagorns, and it's got like it's called something like the starter set or whatever it is, or the taster set. And otherwise, you had to get an obscure board game as well if you wanted
Yeah.
Titus. Could you just But you
Yeah.
sell him on his own.
Just sell them for, $65 and people will buy them, which is still ludicrous, but
Yeah.
it would work on me.
Crazy how the Games Workshop almost weren't ready to like sell the Titus model when this game dropped. I think they're often they're often on catch up. I think with a lot of things, but his model is nice though. I think you play as like a lieutenant where like he gives things lethal. Lieutenants already are pretty strong. They give things lethal hits, and then you have fullback, shoot, and charge. I'm pretty sure, which is ridiculously
It's a lot of stuff.
good. So yeah, lieutenants are strong. Again,
It
if
would
he
be
had-
nice
Okay,
if
sorry.
we could have. It would be nice if there were more abilities in the game that weren't just give X unit lethal hits or sustained hits. I just thought about that. I don't know. But
They kind
Yeah.
of stick more to like the character stuff, though. I think they what is Thankful? Thankful. Hal takes a crap in the top tank of the toilet.
an upper decker.
DJ Beast as well says, by the way, Hal, did you tweet about a furry feet video game? I don't know that even, bro. You sending me that? You telling me that stuff? You sent me things about like a Lovecraftian like a furries game link thing. So you know what I mean? Like who's the real sus here? Okay, chill, brother. Thankful says, I support Colin's right to play female sports. Oh no. How many grains we eating today? For people who are just joining us, we are doing a charity stream today. Thank you so much. Oh my god, just to say that. Glass Laughter donated $20 to the Children's
you.
Miracle Network Hospital.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Colin is heard the brown note, so he had to just quickly run to the loo. He's doing up. He's having a literally a skibbity. God, I hate that.
Okay.
God, I hate that. I said
We did
that.
not need. We did not need that.
It's
Hold on,
because
would you like-
okay,
Do
sorry.
you like stand it just in front of me, please?
I
Found something. It's like an Easter egg. Yeah. So like stand like really close, like so like just in front of me. Like if you stand like here, watch this. Well, there we go. There you go.
All right. Get a load of this guy.
Oh.
Earlier today, I was rewatching the whole Skyrim Riz thing. You know, where it's all just Gen
I
Z.
love that. I
That's
freaking love that
amazing.
video. Oh my gosh. I'm from Redditstead. Prisoner, gritty towards the block. Right foot,
I
grit.
want to watch the Simperials. My head versus axe, I win. Oh man.
This guy is jorking it.
Little
It's like,
Marine
have you seen?
is,
Do you remember the Have you guys seen the Call of Duty video where it's just him jorking the gun?
What?
No.
Oh, that sounds like totally a video that you would have seen, Andy. I don't know what it's called, but Call of Duty.
Who's a Skittle Marine? Colin, Pancreas and I work brother is Skittle Marine. He's just quickly gone to the bathroom.
He ate too many Skittles. Now they. need
Yo
to-
Joe donated $5 to the Children's
What's that?
Miracle Hospital Network.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
sending this to the chat. There's the gamer word in the title. I didn't realize that, but
Oh no.
it's a
Oh,
good
no.
video.
Oh no, we're not. Oh no.
It's a classic video, 8 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Tell Colin he is perturbado and May Sanguinius watch their kids for real. What? And my god. Colin has to be. Thankful says Colin has to be watched in order to keep him from eating dog crap out of the loop.
Oh no! It disappeared. Colin
they-
died. He was
They killed
AFK
Colin for
too long.
AFK. Oh, very
And we got this
sad.
old weirdo in the team. Ugh.
No.
Yeah.
But so much. Alright, Chad could have said something funny about that. Hey
Oh,
Eli,
I'll
if you
send
got
you guys-
gender bent into a girl version of you, would you mess with Colin, like seduce him, or make him feel really aroused? Bro, and eventually Colin will confess his love to you. No, I.
Oh my god, is Eli and Colin
What?
being shipped?
That's a diabolical message, Shane, bro. Wait, seriously? Women are not all psychopaths, believe it or not. My gosh.
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mr. Milov. I'm officially unallowed to donate to people who actually need the money. Get in mind, guess I'll be donating to you guys next week. It's for a good cause today, so if you want to, we appreciate it so much. DJ B just how I sent. No, what's he sent me? Oh
What's he sent?
no.
Eli,
What's
you
in the
transitioned
box,
to
Hal? What's in the box?
Okay, DJ Beast has sent me a thing for your friend Hal has given you furry feet on Steam. No, you just entered Hal in there. You just edited that in. That's diabolical. I don't want to look at that.
Oh
My,
my gosh.
you foul individual.
Look at Eli's Arch Pro. Stop talking about the Arch thing. oh my
Is it your
gosh.
back? Or the Warhammer channel that no one goes near.
No, like Thinkle's been talking about the Arch content, like arching your back. When you're,
okay.
you know, like.
Does that
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
0.0.
me?
Oiled up twerk off Colin versus Hal. Who wins?
Twerk off.
Uh,
Oiled up, dude. You gotta relax.
I don't know. Colin won't gritty on stream, so I doubt his twerking abilities.
Thank will just put Hal. He just put he says Hal. Hal would win. Thank you.
Dota 2 stream, Mike. It'll happen. It'll happen on my channel at the very least. But I will be an ever looming threat to the Lorecrimes channel. They can never leave it unattended, or they may find a Dota 2.
Put a new code in the general chat, by the way, Eli. If you want to join.
Zuria Zur.
Oh, yeah, we're going. Oh, God, the Diddy allegation things.
It's not bad.
Things.
It's not a bad nickname, is it? Halberd.
Halberd.
Nice.
I've never been called
Yeah.
Halberd.
Alvarez Eli Twerkoff will go crazy.
I don't think I don't have as much to work with. That's the thing. Like extremely like well-built dudes, though, if they move gracefully.
Colin is C Diddy. Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Oh my God!
Thank you very much.
Anonymous
Wow.
donated $173 to the Children's Miracle Network. Thank you.
Bless your soul.
Oh
Thank
my,
you.
bless you. Oh my God! Wow. We're feeding the kids tonight. That sounds
Yeah.
no Diddy jokes. Stop, you disgusting people. Anonymous, you are a
Anonymous, you're a
legend.
legend.
Thank you so much. Get them kids some minis. Oh man,
That's awesome, guys.
Colin. No, we can't even say some of these words out on chat.
That's a funny message. Oh my gosh.
I do have a question for you guys. If you weren't to do Warhammer lore and you were to switch up and like other things that maybe you're more into, what would you do if you had like free reign on YouTube and it was like maybe as successful?
Fitness and endless space and Dungeons and Dragons and Lord of the Rings.
For clarity, do you mean like if we had infinite resource or just time?
That's just like if you were like,
Oh god, I was kicked for inactivity.
Yeah,
No,
don't worry.
no,
I've
okay.
sent a new code in the Gen chat.
You know how, yeah, in like the Horus Heresy trailer, it's like Horus is, I never wanted this to unleash my demons. I think the moment my ass hit the seat, I heard him saying that.
I was thinking more Adam
God,
Jensen. I never
I was there.
asked for this.
I was there the day Colin almost shat himself.
Andy, I think I need another code. It says it expired.
It's in the
Okay.
chat.
No,
No,
it
never
says
mind.
it
You're
expired.
not.
No,
Alright.
sending out.
Hurry up before
so-
chat takes it. Nice.
Sorry, it's in the Gen chat.
We had a
Um,
$173 donation, by the way, Colin. In the yes, thank you so much for the anonymous was. We appreciate that greatly.
Appreciate it.
Wouldn't be surprised if Red just suddenly pops in randomly.
But,
Yeah,
if it was like, if it was just like moving on to a different topic, I would love to do some content on like Mass Effect because there's so much to talk about.
See, I know Sandra and Coda have done that a little bit. Those videos have done pretty well, I think. I don't see their analytics. I just see them having a decent amount of views.
I think I would keep my eye on things coming up. I think I've seen Trench Crusade recently, and I think that's
Oh yeah, that's
kind of interesting. But it's brand new, so it's like hard to tell. It's like watching Warhammer kind of be started, so it's like, you know, is it going to turn out well, or you'll have to see. I think if I was
a
going to
question. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
keep going now.
I was if there's, I don't think I like if the channel, if I had like an opportunity to do something else and it was like as successful, Oh man, I mean, it'll probably be Dungeons and Dragons. 'Cause I just had to have something which was ridiculously large in scope.
I love D&D lore. It's actually really cool.
It can go pretty sick sometimes.
I love me Eberron.
I accidentally became a domestic terrorist in Eberron.
I mean, to
Lord.
be fair, I mean, Colin does. I mean, both Colin and Eli have done stuff outside of Warhammer on their channels, like
Yeah, just a little bit.
some endless space stuff.
Endless space videos are on the channel. Shout out Cravers.
Oh, you said Aaron Cole did a great Warframe video. I didn't know that.
Thousand sons are
We also have Shane Bro has a question for Colin. How you
Oh,
want?
in the Immaterial to join the fight.
No, I've
Didn't
never
we play
done
this?
that.
To capture Project
Yeah.
Aurora. We must not let them.
Hitting a homeless man with a car. Just keep going. He's homeless.
Maybe you'll knock him into a home.
Just,
So, Colin,
already
stay
did.
still for a second. I got a really cool Easter egg to show you.
Your
Ready?
success will
Cheers.
decide whether this is a war of days or months. See it done.
I can't do that. I can't do
Cover.
that. I don't have a secondary. I only have a secondary. Oh god damn it! The Alpha Legion and Sniper is back.
Hey, yeah, buddy.
Thankful asks Colin, do you smell the mattress at homeless shelters?
Thankful just puts the most cursed things on our
Thankful.
channel.
Without revealing too much, can I just ask, what do you do for work? 'Cause I'm just curious to know like what kind of individual this man is. He's like diabolical brain rot in our chat.
Great, because it's like, I'm the governor of Chicago. What?
That would explain the horribleness.
I can see Rob Ford commenting these things on our chat. The guy at Ontario, this is Canadian. he died of a coke overdose. I'm pretty sure of a heart attack.
What a hero!
Oh, who was the British politician who said like there was like a floods like a few years ago, and he said, "Don't worry, people. If your house is flooding, just go to your second home for now."
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
Well, that's
so
just
funny.
British politics. And like, there was a guy who was just like, I know a girl who is renting in central London, and she has one job, and she's getting by. It's like, yeah, her dad is a multi-millionaire. She pays half the rent. It's like, yeah, that doesn't count, mate. They're just out of touch.
Yeah, I'm sure you're having an easy time finding a job or a place to live right now, asshole.
I mean, we've had a few crackers in our in recent British politics. Like, it's almost like America's like you can't make this stuff up. Like but you're kind of used to it now. The British ones are always just stupidly funny though. I mean, do you guys know the law of Partygate in the UK?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to explain this, but like, so this was like during COVID lockdowns, and our government at the time, they were telling people to, stay inside, don't go out. Some people got fines for getting caught.
Oh yeah, I do remember this actually.
And the law is like the government at the time, and our Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson, they had a party, like they literally were having a party with all the people in like number 10 Downing Street, and supposedly like when reporters were talking to one of their secretaries or member of the staff, but before like she was meant to go on for the news or something, I think, and she was like, "Oh, just casually had a party." Like they talked about it like really nonchalantly, and then it was like, "Wait, the government itself broke their own lockdowns." And it was like a massive thing about like, because then all the people who were involved in it, they were lying about it. We're like, well, first of all, it wasn't a party. It wasn't. Well, maybe it was a small drinks thing. And then it got worse, being like, I didn't even turn up. And then there were pictures of them turning up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was like, well, I only turned up for a small amount of it. Didn't turn up.
It just reminds me of that Frost Nixon interview. It's just like, I'm saying that if it's illegal and the president does it, it's not illegal.
We've had some
But
funny
not for
ones.
me.
We had because a few of our politicians have tried to you know what, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Oh yeah.
They've had a few ones go on there to try and fix their image and make themselves popular again, but it's just not worked. But okay, this is a Warhammer channel, not British law channel.
The ancient network.
You couldn't make some of it up. I remember watching, was it the Canadian one address at the beginning of the year? And the woman asked the other one, she said like, Alberta was like was like a fart in the room that no one wants to talk about. Representing Alberta. And all the other, I think the opposition party, they were saying, oh, you know, can refrain from using unparliamentary language. And there was a whole like, God, what a funny thing Canadian politics is, I bet. Is Alberta treated like a wet fart in the room and no one wants to discuss? Like
By the east it is. But this province pays for like all of Canada to exist, so you know.
Thankful says, I bet Eli is the one guy everyone has to ask at the gym to stop stealing pre-workout and doing followed up by most definitely.
Eli probably sniffs gym equipment after he gets up from using it. Okay.
Oh, I mean, we've had a few. One calling certain things instead of hostages, they said sausages, and then like, no one watches the press conference because someone did our prime minister did like a slip up. People now watch it.
Yeah, but let's not be beating around the bush. No one's ever going to top. I'd like to invite the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Putin. I don't.
Oh my gosh!
I don't.
Smartest politician.
Shanebro asked, why are your sideburns cut at different lengths?
My barber fucked me up, my guy. They're not.
Thankful says he takes over equipment for this for Eli, and then asks them not to wipe the sweat. Man.
Oh man, you guys should follow Dark Iron Games on Instagram. That's my kind of stuff.
Matter says Alberta is the best province, hands down. Canadian Rockies and oil sands, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, Glass laughter. Okay, I actually understand this. Eli, how does it feel to have Letterkenny be your main export?
Feels awful. I hate it. I hate it so much, man. I'm sorry. I hate it.
No. What's the other one? It's the ice skating one, the spin-off.
Yeah, I know. Jonesy's the character. Or Shorzy. I mean, Shorzy. Shorzy Fortnite. There's a chat in the Dome Zone called Jonesy Colin, by the way, and you should check it one of these days.
I've got a bad feeling about what this is.
I have been through some weird rabbit holes on YouTube to the fact that I found Shorzy clip.
There's some images, isn't there?
I am not a Letterkenny fan. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just I just don't like it. It's like these guys in Alberta or Saskatchewan or whatever, and they're like hicks. The show is like swear words, sex jokes, funny. Which, you know, if that's your kind of thing, then I'm not gonna.
We gotta get out of here.
I'm coming.
So, speaking of weird things I don't understand why BB became like a British guy who just like doesn't chew his food. He's just like this guy who's just like, alright, we're gonna have like a roast dinner, and he's from the UK.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He just like, he'll put like a whole potato in his mouth and not chew it, just swallow it. It's like, why is this successful? Huh?
Is that the guy who kind of looks like, dare I say it, a bit mean? He looks a little bit inbred.
Well, he's known as, I think he's known as BB because of his large teeth. Not bucking the UK stereotypes of big teeth.
Bro, we actually, we get, we earn that one. We earn that one.
What do we do with this thing?
You just gotta press the button.
Eli, that's up to you then.
Oh, we're just like.
I mean, I don't even know what this is.
Why anything? Oh, I'm getting a leg.
Hatchman says, Eli, what do you find funny? Question mark. World War I war crimes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. JB's coming in with like the gut punch for you. How it looks like his family tree is an Ouroboros. Oh,
That's horrible.
it's a horseshoe almost.
Well, I'm a mixed DJ Beast, so I'm fine. I'm from different parts.
Me and Hal are not purebred Brits.
No, not even. Nomadic Gaming, silence horse buggerer. Only we get with our cursed brain rot lord. Oh my god. Letterkenny is just Canadian Gilmore Girls. People have weird kinks. True. Hal criticizing someone else for being inbred? Question mark. Thank you, Rarest Pepe. Good to see you, Rarest Pepe.
Hello,
Appreciate
Al
Hello.
feels
Al?
like he is from Croydon. Croydon?
Croydon.
I don't know where that is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Croydon's in
Cro-
It's in London. It's like
Chicago.
widely regarded as the worst place to live in the UK.
Hell yeah.
Like not being. It's like, I have seen, not joking, probably about every time I go to a comedy show, there's at least one joke about how shitty Croydon is, because it's just terrible. It's just the worst place. Even the people like
Thankful for sending
a
love.
friend of mine
by
on
way.
the circuit, she lives in Croydon, and the whole set is about how shit it is. And I'm like, why don't you move? And she's like, it's good material. I was like, yeah, but you can still leave.
Ow! I just got two-shot by this flamer.
Thankful was
Oh, great, a boss fight.
What
as well.
just happened to me? Oh, good luck.
I got,
Oh, brute.
I got bullet
I got it.
rated.
Thankful asked Colin, can you be my
Ultimate
GF big kissy number 2 egg roll? Oh, I can't
None
even
of
say
the
that.
words you just said are in the
Egg
Bible.
roll and fly rice.
Did you say none of these words you said are in the Bible?
Yes. Oh,
I think
hey.
you said
Oh,
something earlier
gosh.
as well.
I'm damaged. Oh, I'm down.
All right, Eli. Best of luck.
Oh,
Colin,
away.
get stealth on.
Colin is
Just
slot
stealth.
master. Slot
Can I
master.
res you guys while I'm stealth?
Colin Mike GF.
I'm
Can.
gonna find out. My stealth might run out before I can even. Oh, big.
I'll get Colin. You run.
Oh,
Ran out
trying.
At the
I'm
perfect
trying.
time.
That's not my grenade, bud.
Oh, Andy. Thank you.
Hello.
This is huge.
Get up. Run.
I would
Run.
love to.
Get the-
Whoa, he's coming!
You guys need to run.
I went to
You're
school with
running.
people in real life who speak like the characters in Shoresy. Maybe that's why I think it's so silly.
Just a thing as
I have a
well,
question,
people
Eli.
who are just joining in, this is a charity stream, so if anyone is feeling generous tonight, it's all going for a really good cause, so if you want to, give it up, you know, support the kids, make future Warhammer people, I guess. Go ahead, Andy.
I have a question for Eli. Everyone I've ever spoken to who's from Canada loves what's it called? Trailer Park Boys. What's your opinion?
Oh yeah, that's peak. Trailer Park Boys is peak. Letterkenny wishes it was 1% of Trailer Park Boys.
That's the thing. I'm like, I've watched a few seasons. I'm like, it's all right, but like Canadians love.
That is our number one export. Ow, that hurty. I am in grave pain.
It's okay.
I am also out of bullets entirely.
Probably some ammo boxes around somewhere.
I'm looking.
We've almost got to go anyway. Like, Colin, you can add them.
Okay.
Your revenge.
You.
What?
Glass Laughter says, how is Yarman Giza for real? All he know is, away, foul beast, and and Blood Nightmare, the hunt. Blood of Nightmare, the curse of Blood Nightmare.
Blood of nightmares.
I am Yarman's strongest supporter. Take me to Yaha War, please. I'm begging you. I don't know. Eli bubbles without glasses?
What does that mean? Oh, Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Thankful, are you Canadian? I think he might have outed himself here. He might have outed himself.
I have on a couple of occasions, Eli, been described as the guy who's always got a Jack and Coke in his hand.
The Julian.
Yeah. People are like, you're like Julian, and I was like, who? And then I had to watch Trailer Park Boys, and I was like, oh.
Kitties, Ricky! The kitties!
DJ Beast, I,
I
would
wish I
not
could do
bang the Celestial Emissary. That's not for me.
Access rights granted.
Ebritus looking ass.
Consecration seals are
Where's the ammo?
People are supporting Thankful now. It's just
To go
getting
to the
worse.
central room, Eli. We're almost done. We just got
Mutes
to go.
love Trailer Park Boys as well.
Swayze Express!
Thank you, Mutes. I
You
need
guys
to
should watch Trailer Park Boys.
try these out.
All right. Here's the
That explains so much.
Bye. What's better? Trailer Park Boys or Always Sunny?
Oh, I haven't seen all of Always Sunny. I've only seen like 10 episodes of it, so I don't. They're not really.
So
They're pretty different. But it's hard to know. But I really like the what I have seen of that show. Though that show is also peak.
I must say I love the episode with Rene Aubergenois, who was Mr. House. He was also Odo in DS9. He's in an episode as like a theatre director, and there's one point where he falls over and he's just like, "Oh, are you okay?" He's like, "I'm not okay, you bitch."
think it's the thing with Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You have to watch the season like kind of as it's coming out, and you can just jump straight in without any context because like they always like the things that have happened that like year they make reference to it. So like it's always
Although
like
it's sad they removed an episode though from streaming.
did
The one where
they?
the one where the whole joke is that she's dressed as like a racial stereotype.
Oh my
And
god!
then
Yeah.
because even though it was overtly like this is a terrible character, you're not supposed to like agree with her, and that's the joke. They had to remove it from Netflix and everything because it was just like, no, we've got complaints.
Yeah, they removed the. Have you any of you guys seen Community?
Oh yeah, of course.
They like there's one where Chang dresses up as a dark elf for the D&D episode, and they took that off. And it's one of the best episodes of the freaking show, and it's not on there anymore.
I still
Oh,
think my
Smashing
favorite.
Badges here. Hello. Good to see you, brother. Brother regular.
I can't remember what the episode's called, but it's the one where Chevy Chase dresses up as like a giant yellow monster with like hammers for hands.
Oh
Just
yeah,
the
the
reveal of
Pillow
that
Fort
is-
episode.
How did he even get in
Yeah.
that series? Honestly, like my dude is. He had complaints, didn't he? Colin, have you seen Community? Oh my god, have you seen nothing?
Yep.
Colin,
Correct.
didn't watch anything.
Correct.
Community was I watched it when I was a kid, to be fair, so I don't know if it's as good as I remember, but I remember it being really good.
It's good. It's good.
They are doing the movie, aren't they? now?
And it's Childish Gambino. They're doing a movie? What?
That was the joke, was it? Like
Every
6
season's in a
seasons
movie.
in the movie, and
Oh.
they're finally doing the movie, and they're getting it.
I remember not liking the newer seasons that were missing like half of the characters.
Yeah.
I don't think they had.
Fire. It
I don't
burns.
remember the characters' names too.
Abed. What's his name?
Troy.
Right, yeah.
Troy and Abed. I have a friend who is like Abed in real life, which is funny.
Okay, it was a good.
There's a fire coming.
Oh, yeah. That is out.
That is out.
Call and watch Dammer. It's about you. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, god damn it. Dahmer. You know, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ow! I don't even know where I got hit by, but I'm dead.
That was the Helldrake fasting with his fires.
Mike the Bretonian Granite says, "Wait, is Colin the only one with lazy pancreas?" I don't know. We may join him at some point in the future, but for now, he's type 1. We'll be type 2s probably at some point.
My dad's type 2, so you know, don't count me out yet.
I'm catching on.
Jeez.
Type 1 is in the family as well, so I'm familiar.
Eat sugar. Call sugar until I'm part of the gang.
GGB says my dad is type 2 as well. Damn. We all gonna start like a new Lorecrimes sub thing where it's just diabetes. Only diabetes.
Diabeto, alright. Now I know how you really feel.
Quote,
What did he do the character from,
Diabito is from Family.
Yeah, I should remember that.
Oh, Diabeto, roll back and get you.
My brother hates that.
Yeah, because it's probably brought up to him every 30 seconds.
Ankle's had a bit of a character arc here in the chat, by the way, because he's turned into like absolutely confessing love for Colin. Oh, Anonymous donated $20 to the children's
Thank you.
hospital. Thank you so much, brother. Again, if people are joining, this is a raising money one, so if anyone is feeling particularly generous tonight, please do, because it's going to a really good cause.
A single penny goes to us, straight to the charity. It's a
Yeah,
nice
this is-
feature, right?
we
I've
work
been
in
wanting
the
to try it
field.
for a while. So it's good that it's just like we just facilitate the donations. That's all.
Is there anything like on our end that needs to be specified? Like, okay, now send the money, or does it just happen? I'm burning.
It just
it.
goes straight there.
There's a list of charities, so they've obviously already done like the paperwork and stuff to be like part of the list, and then they obviously do like the heavy lifting of they've got to register, they've got to supply their charity codes and stuff, and we just go, yeah, link to this charity. It's
Oh,
on the
and then it
list.
just goes automatically?
Yeah, it just goes straight to
Oh,
them.
yeah. Eli, what
Are
are
they-
you doing over there?
Fighting dudes, fighting for my life.
Usually DJ Beast and Thankful are like you know, like the two hands like gripping together into bullying us. But like right now, there seems to be a bit of, like Lorecrimes law split here, where they are diverging in opinion.
The Lorecrimes Civil War.
Oh no. Might be very nice. Do you think those people will see it? Yeah. You can
Oh, we leave that. We don't know.
Oh dear. Right, I'll come get you.
10 seconds, Andy, and then I can participate again.
Okay.
Thankful says to DJ Beast, my homie is just so lost in the song. He's saying DJ Beast is lost on the song, right? But he's lost in the
We're
song.
gonna have to like hug the wall until the fire comes from here
Yes, sir.
and doing a pass. Yeah, we just missed him.
Sheesh.
There we go.
Kicking in. Thankful that DJ gets Colin, I get howling. This guy doesn't believe it. That must mean either he hates me the most or I'm his favourite. I don't understand. Damn. Actually, Thankful, serious question for Thankful.
Comment. Oh.
Thankful, which channel did you
Okay.
come
And
from?
it's
As
not
in, like,
me.
which one did you know about first? I'll be interested to know like which one, because I feel like Thankful might be a Colin fan just because he's called Thankful, so it's
Alum.
fantasy. And also he just pure brain rot. That's Colin.
I know what I am.
Like the returning granite says, do I get Andy as a husband though? And then Thankful just says, Eli
He gets passed around, bro. Come on.
I don't have a say in it. It's just like, oh, he's mine now.
Oh, Mr. Milov gets Eli. Damn. Smashing Badger says, Colin, my slop lord.
Gosh.
All the things of like, if we have like descendants watching this or like family members watching this,
God, I hope
That'd
not.
be
they'll
quite funny.
be like,
I'm just
My children
they'll be
will see the
thinking,
100 Nuggets
man,
challenge video.
I
they
don't
will
know.
think that like, the lingo is so outdated, but my god, I promise you, at the time we were all up to date and relevant.
I
Somewhat.
don't
I'm
have to worry about descendants. I've had snips.
making sure no one
No little Andes.
he needs the gene seed for all time to make more videos.
Eli's community hot pocket, bro. I'm literally married.
Bro, we get that's the great nick. We're gonna call you Hot Pocket from now on.
Don't run and go to the back.
God.
You're gonna get bind.
Oh, DJ Beast is through my channel. That's crazy. Thank you. I'm curious on DJ Beast. Which video is the first one of mine you saw? Might be a while ago then. I had a few people saying they liked it's one I did ages ago, but it's like Sigismund and Argyle Tal, and they still. I think those ones are like completely outdated, but they still like those ones. I think. Do you guys know like the Black Lion, the guy who makes loads of art, like Ultramarine stuff? And he's his own character. Me and him have spoken a few times. He's on Instagram. He often funds like lots of Warhammer art creation. And he was saying how his my Sigismund one was like one of his favourites. Like, oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Returning Knight fell through Colin for propaganda. But I throw Colin. I almost fell for his propaganda. Mr. Milov says donation goal. Eli bends over. Wow.
Oh my gosh, man.
Thankful said, I'll buy Eli from his wife. She needs to name a price. Eli says, Eli, I will buy all your TMNT stuff. God, how's it feel, Eli? Now you're the centre of attention.
Jeez. I do remember in one of the original early videos of like a eating challenge or something, there was some like European ESL guy commenting in the comments asking me like to take my clothes off in the video and stuff. It was very, very odd. Oh
Eli,
man.
just back up. Just get in here.
I'm coming.
Come here, Bubba. Got you.
God, they're all fighting for you, Eli. I can't believe it. It's gonna be bad.
It's something alright.
Oh, Tom Warren. Hey. Oh, and Aim kind of backup just donated 60 squigglies. Thank you so
Shekels.
much, brother.
Thank you, Boing Gob Shadow. How much are you willing to sell your body for? Oh my gosh, man.
Couple chicken nuggets.
Jesus.
Big
Christ.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shock Boromir. Okay. That was nice.
gates will be
Sandy
open.
cheeks.
Can you be the cyborg to my Skitari? I bet Eli tells Colin that he's coming a lot. Alright, okay.
Someone is trying to ship you two together, and it's aggressive.
Oh, man.
Colin is gonna move to Canada to marry me so he can get free insulin.
I think he's already taken, unfortunately. Unless you.
Well, I mean, I don't know if there's strictly approval from her, but I've not heard Eli, mention any complaints, so I think we're.
Unfortunately, polygamy is not legal in Alberta, but that doesn't seem to stop the Mormons. So.
Damn. Shout out to Alberta. Disrespect. I'll promise you I wasn't disrespecting Alberta. I promise.
I'm not too concerned, buddy.
Jesus.
I cannot read. Okay, I see.
No matter game said he would sell that booty for a Mr. Olympia win. I think you want to win it genuinely, though.
I don't think I would want it. The price to your life to win a Mr. Olympia is pretty high.
Damn. Apparently someone's £2.47 or $2.47. Sorry. It's so over.
247.
God, melt that Heldrake. When they said like
I've got my multi-melt, so I can't hit him.
upcoming like
I've got
stuff in the game, they said like, oh, there's a new enemy type. Does anyone have any ideas about what they think it might be?
What was your question?
Oh, for the Space Marine 2, they said like the thing coming out in October, like now, is the new it's like the Dark Angel stuff, and then there might be there's a new operation, and there's a new enemy, I think.
Well, if it's an enemy
I
on
think
its
people say
own, I'm not
Necron.
sure.
I think it's Necrons too.
I don't think it's Necron.
There's a Tomb World level, and I know that was cut content. But I don't
Yeah,
know
I was
how-
my theory was literally right. Holy frick.
I think people are overestimating how much content they've made. For
Yeah, I think
the
it's
game is
more
out.
enemy-
Like this is just extra stuff to keep. Like they already will be transitioning loads of their staff into working on the next game. So I think in my head, well, I think the next operation, I thought it looked like a Gene Stealer. No, it looked like a Tyranid map, but I think it might just be Gene Stealers or a Gene Stealer.
Yeah, I don't
I would
think it's
like
going to be
Gene
like a
Stealer
faction. I think it's just going to be like an enemy or a couple of enemies added to an existing
I
faction.
don't think it's gonna be a boss though. I think it would make perfect sense if it was like a Gene Stealer because it's a thing that would fit in with the Tyranid Horde, and then it could be like quite a challenge. And then if they say like there's another enemy to add into the game later, that would be like 1,000 Suns one.
I'm pretty confident that they have Necron models to use that they just didn't get to use.
I'd be blown
They
away.
do
If,
have Necron Tomb World, so it'd be
yeah,
nice.
but I think we're overestimating how much. Like one of those things where like I've seen videos talking about people saying, "Oh, what's going to be coming out for the game?" And they're like, "Oh, there's all these things they can do." I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're not putting a massive budget on it. Like again, Space Marine 2 is people's complaints about it is that it maybe needs a tiny bit more content, and maybe once all this stuff out as of year one, it will like be at the level where it should.
I did a video on my second channel, but it wasn't so much my gripe was more content. It was more of we need more progression systems. Like I know they say PvE prestige ranks are going to be released soon-ish, but I think it's like the second part of the path, so it's like it's going to be a while. And I'm like, nope, I've done all the content. I've missed out on those prestige ranks, so I hope it backdates them, so to speak. That'd be nice.
I think we got another $20 autos.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So much for the donation, guys. We're almost at $400. That's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Oh, smashing badge as well. Thank you, brother. Just got it over the line over there. He
Is
gets
there an ammo?
for £20. Thank you. Oh my
I found it.
That, yeah.
I say something else like Moose and Red are carrying. If they're all in here, then just, I think Moose. Yeah, Moose is still here, isn't he? Yeah. DJ Beats, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but our hairlines aren't getting any thicker, unfortunately. Thanks, Alfaris. Thank you.
I'll help you. Hold on.
Do you find it challenging enough, by the way, this difficulty, Colin?
Yeah. It's
I suppose because you're doing it on like somewhat Yeah, I
Power
recommend you're at a
classes.
slightly higher level, yeah, to take it on. But
I mean-
I think it should be challenging.
I'm enjoying the illusion shooting at me that I'm not doing anything. What is the last one we need? The chalice.
It's over there where Andy is.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm next to it. You guys ready to shoot
Oh,
it?
he is hurt.
As much as I can be with my pistol.
Yeah, I've only got a pistol.
I hit it with a grenade.
If you can get close enough.
Lucas asked, will they be adding the Mark 6 and Mark 7 helmets? I think
I have no idea about that.
we've seen stuff of like what's coming.
Leaky is definitely confirmed.
I am chagrined by this impervious
I saw a
I
picture.
think, yeah, cosmetics will. In my ideal
Oh, there we
world,
go again. The guy by me is ready to get executed. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind.
I think the game is pretty much almost like I imagine when they add in when they said the horde mode comes in 2025. I have a funny feeling it's going to be like at the end of 2025. Like it almost might be too late. But then I think once they've done that, I'm not sure they're going to have a year. They're probably judging if enough people still play it, whether to have even bother having like a year two. Because for a company that they maybe have already sold, if they had plans on doing like a DLC, which it seems at this point they basically said, like, oh, we're considering it. We want to see how well the game did, essentially. Whereas like Elden Ring, they were like, we've already planned a DLC. It took us a year to come out. Obviously, Elden Ring is like the DLC was a new game, essentially. But I think with Space Marine 2, they set it up for a DLC, but I don't think they have. And they literally are probably talking about doing it now. And if they want to plan in a new DLC, then they'll do like a year 2 worth of content. But for now, I'm worried that they'll just essentially they'll do what's on this battle pass thing, and then they're like, yep, and that's it. Appreciate you guys, which is not a bad thing. Like they've delivered a good game. It'll just be, I think people's expectations are maybe like they're gonna like was it Focus Entertainment or Saber Interactive? Sorry, have they've not promised anything. And I think people are going like when people say like, oh, Necron game. There's no indication like there's things that take place in a Necron 2, but I don't know. Like, if they did Necrons, I'd be shocked. Like I'll be like, wow, it's the best thing ever. But I'll be
Oh, I did, Andy. Thank you.
Hello.
I'm Bud. Bye.
I've almost got it.
Colin Edges to talk tour audio.
Wow. Can you never say those words?
That's a horrible sentence.
Demonculava DLC when? Honestly, I don't think they're
Or
ever
those
gonna.
words?
Demonculava would never be touched, and it probably shouldn't because it will just scare away an audience. Honestly.
I have died.
Okay, I'll come get you. I'll get you.
I'm coming. I'm here.
Good point. Smashing Badger
I'll
said
cover you.
new enemies could be a Zinch demon thing. I mean, yeah, pink horrors and pink and purple, pink and blue horrors actually might probably be what they do.
Just think.
They should add you. They should add you for as cultist skins. Oh my god.
Avenging angel at your
Oh,
When it was like Witcher 3, they added Dodger, Angry Joe, and what's his name, Jesse Cox as like trolls. in the
Oh,
game.
I
thought
just
that
did
was
myself.
Do they really?
Ah,
Angry
yeah.
Joe.
There's a cave you go in, and there's like 3 troll or ogre characters, and they're just like arguing on how to cook something, and it's like, oh, that's like Dodger, Angry Joe, and Jesse Cox. That's kind of fun. And I think Luton's in this game. There's a audio.
I know.
Oh, really?
I know Bad Buller is in a couple
hold
audio
out
logs.
until we see an effect.
By the way, fellas, I need to vacate in about
Drake is weakened.
30 minutes.
That should be alright. Lucas pub quiz with the hot tour girl as a guest. This will probably date this thing very hard. Because I mean, in a few years' time, I'll be like, what was that phenomenon? Tom Warren, oh, thank you, brother. He says for the $12 for the Children's Hospital. Thank you guys so much. Again, if people are just joining at this point now, stuff is all going to a Children's Hospital tonight. There's no, all donations are going straight to charity. So if you're feeling particularly generous tonight, send over a little few shekels if you can. Tom Morris says, I got my first check from my new job, so I guess the sick children can have some more of my money. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you very much.
You often give a few bucks when you can, and we appreciate that a lot. Appreciate it.
Smashing Badger says, Colin moans when Eli wipes.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Honestly, I'm almost like we're in such a state of like we've had diabolical things said for like the last 2 hours. I'm always like, what else? Has not been said.
Horrid words. Truly.
You know what would be really uncomfortable is to start complimenting us because that's just the thing. That's what we're not used to, and then we're not going to take it well.
Calling in Neil our doctor right
Yeah,
now.
I saw that. Thank you, Tom Warren, for the 12.
Wow. Eli going to the milking room. Just
Yes, sir.
Just nice.
The AA milking bro. Oh, the assault
That's
class
right.
did good melee damage. What a surprise. That's all I had.
Is it your favorite class? Do you think in terms of PVE?
Probably.
It does feel like it's a little bit too neutered compared to like the campaign stuff, but
Well, it's
still
just,
fun.
the problem is when there's a boss, I'm like, all right, thanks for having me, guys. I'm gonna swing at it and then get my shit rocked.
Okay, DJ Beast has sent me a inbox meme. If everyone here watches the Great British Bake Off, hopefully they'll appreciate this. It's for the people who are listening on the audio. We've been superimposed on a Great British Bake Off group, but we're called the Great British Beat Off now.
Oh gosh.
I love DJ Beast. Do you just have cutouts of our faces? Like really superimpose on things. My dude.
We need the cardboard cutout Lorecrimes.
Oh, I'm the squad leader. I think the one where we kill like the hive tyrant is a pretty quick mission.
We
What?
I have 24
Time for
minutes.
one more, do you think? Eli, time for one last one?
Yep.
On your end?
That's
Alright, brothers.
Get the hive
And
tyrant
I'm
going,
back.
Eli.
Hive Tyrant.
I'm the man. Okay.
Andy.
I'm not the squad leader.
He's the man.
Andy.
We doing one more? We doing one more?
Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
The one.
I mean, if I have to leave early, then it's not a big deal, anyways. Andy's level 1 trillion.
I've maxed out my melter, so I need to swap classes again. Back.
I've maxed out the weapon. I can't use it.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
maybe
got plasma
pure power.
incinerator. Is it plasma incinerator, iron, and stalker rifle? That's all I've got left.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, damn.
I want to print all of the Lorecrimes people on my wall. Funny you say that. Right, Mighty Bretonian Grow Knight. We actually have
have a
merch.
sticker.
We have stickers. We have merchandising. We have t-shirts. So if people do want to, obviously this is not related to the charity thing, but if people want to have and be represented as law criminals, you criminal scum, you can check out our merch. So links are on our main channel. Yeah, on our channels. So go check it out. Okay, Shock Boromir. Colin would give people that Gluck 9000 if semen had insulin in it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
That is an odd thing to say, my friend.
Mighty Bretonian Knight says I can't buy merch where I live.
What? What's all ships like everywhere?
Is my brother in like Bosnia in Herzegovina or something? Like, it depends. Unless I'm not sure what we can do about that.
The horse
Unfortunately.
heresy is coming again.
Oh god, I've just seen the meme. Oh god.
Oh, Finny Lock. £5. Thank you, brother, for the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Thank you so much.
Skip the cutscene. We gotta hurry.
We ship to Afghanistan? I assume it's fourth wall. It's not us. But I assume fourth wall ships to Afghanistan. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading. Fourth wall ships like all around the world.
Assist in the defense of the bridge until you
Colin
confirm
bring
that
up
the
another
Xenos Overlord has entered
donation to the
zone.
bowl. Is that one?
I think I am.
Oh my God.
What did I
think
eat?
Having like a birthday stream with a growling stomach.
Speaking of Lorecrimes, no one shits himself.
Maintain boss reports.
Do you guys ship to North Korea? We do, but they don't. They
You can't speak for customs, but we'll get you that far.
personally airdrop ourselves in just to make sure.
Oh, man.
If you ever need a tree cut down at the border, we will be accompanied by a whole group of things. No one knows that their law.
They do, yes.
What you guys got? What you guys plan for your channel, like for the schedule towards Christmas? Then, just on your own personal stuff.
Christmas? Oh,
Is it like for between now and Christmas? Obviously, what's like the general like thing coming up for your
Stuff.
You said that in
November, I'm doing elites.
The Emperor sees
Nice.
Nice.
Don't ask me anything else next month.
the Xenos infestation is stemmed for now.
I think I've planned mine for like a year. I think I've planned the next entire year. Well, for me, I don't produce as many videos, so it's pretty
That's fair.
easy. How many? I've got
Right.
loads coming, but
Purification.
they'll be pretty big ones though. I had to look up. I thought about doing an Eldar or a Dark Eldar one. The Eldar one, I'm like desperate for them to. If there's like a Prince, if there's just a bit more Prince Uriel lore, I'd be like, oh, we're so weird.
I love Prince Uriel, my king, my prince.
I just got to get through.
Our brothers in arms
Unfortunately,
need
I've
our
got.
help. Let us
No,
hurry.
I've done like normal human characters now for a little while. Got Kuiper's Kane coming up next though, and that's
The Lord
been
of
very-
Flies.
Kuiper's Kane. I have to say, Kuiper's Kane books are just such a like a delight to read through every time. I always would get sad because if I had to finish them all at one point, I'll be so upset. I'll be like, Sandy Mitchell, where are you, brother? You are not at your post. Keep
Back in
writing.
time.
Doing a lot, but I'm like, keep going. Oh yeah, I just some of the stuff. I have a favourite tidbit, Colin. I don't know if you've read this book one, but it's the one where Kuiper's Kane's retired and he's on the planet, and then the 13th Black Crusade happens.
Oh, yeah.
And the funniest part about that book is at the beginning where like it's him and other like retired but like instructors, and one of them is like a sister of battle, and there's one who's like another character they have.
Miss Strontium clerk.
He's like an old like gangly clerk guy.
Yeah.
And they catch her like sneaking out of his house, and literally he says like Kane and the other guy are literally like their jaws dropped to the floor. They can't believe like, this guy is getting some. And it's so funny. And they're like, he's like, I knew Sisters of Battle did if they wanted to, but it was like, this guy really. That was so funny. Oh, it's
So,
such a-
I've not started the Caiaphas Kane books, but I have all of them. So that'll be next year. I'll be doing all the commissars like Gaunt, Kane, etc.
Oh, I would like to do a case video. That's something.
I think my favorite little like Kane moment is you know, like Amberley Vale like has the notations throughout. There's a like Kane is like, you know, I'm not very easily startled, and then the annotation is just Amberley Vale going ha.
Nice.
Most of the ones where like it's funny because in his like memoir thing he totally admits that he's an utter coward though. That's like his funny thing about himself. And then Amberley Vale, like the one character who can kind of see through that, just like, I know you're putting on an act. And oh god, like just some of the ones are just so, you know Lieutenant Sulla, right?
Yeah.
Colin?
My beloved Janet Sulla.
Janet Sulla. It's the funniest thing because for the other two, like they use her as like another reference of archive points, and she can't stop but talking in the most baroque language ever. She's like, we were, you know, keeping things tight to my breast as we walk through the lines of guns. And my favorite thing is like in the first book, because I had to reread the first book again, and I realized like the amount of references Kane makes to the fact that he thinks she looks like a horse. Like, and because he says like the first thing he says, like she thinks she has a rather equine features, and then he says like, and then she just trots off, like on this little thing.
I've heard of horse face, but my word.
Although
And then,
it is worth mentioning that every time one of Sulla's memoirs comes up, it's always like Lord General Sulla of the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
gosh, she goes far. But it's just there's so many moments. Like, even the second like novel, and then he like comes back after a massive mission, and it's from her POV. He's like, and then I saw the great Commissar Kane arrive, and then he whispered my name, and he said, "Oh, it's you." Sulla. She had no concept of the fact, like, they said, like, apparently she had, like, a crush on him, and she had no concept that he absolutely despises her, and she thinks he's so annoying. God, it's a funny book. I think,
Looking forward to getting to it.
it's one of the ones where, like, they also, it's like one of the later books, but they're fighting against orcs, and then Kane and Jurgen, like, and all the people, like, surround it, and he just tells them to stop fighting. And the fact that the orcs just kind of pause, they're like, wait, what's going on? Because, like, they're not offering them, like, a proper fight. So then the orcs just start fighting each other. Because the humans essentially just didn't offer them any, like...
Big brain moment. We'll do it ourselves.
Oh my god. There's just so many good moments in it.
I started Gaunt, but I haven't got past the first one. It's because it's a lot. I'll get to them next year. Like this year, it's all about I want to finish off my videos on. I got the Imperial Fist successors done this month. Astra Militarum will be finished next month. I'm going for all the obscure ones. And Cadia and Tanith are the last two. I'm going to do their big ones. And then Ultramarine successors next year. And, Curse Bounding and Unknowns and Warbands. I'm going to be doing Warbands next year.
I think at some point you'll have, like, there's no part you'll have missed, and you'll have every single.
Yep, that's the plan.
Oh, leave
next
me
year,
be!
I don't know if it'll be next year. I don't know if it'll be next year, but I really want to like have every Space Marine chapter. Yeah.
Oh, Colin's
Getting there.
on there.
Can't see him. I'm on the top floor.
There's
One
one
thing
thing
is
that
that way
warrior
around.
is representing.
Busy fighting the boss.
No!
No!
They jump
I
at
killed
me!
the lab and I'm coming to get you. Hold on. Killed the big threat. Right.
Andy, how do you get that achievement, like the one with the lictor, if you spot the lictor before it like jumps out?
Oh, you got to do it in the campaign. You got to watch it. You got to see its beady eyes on the ledge. It'll be invisible, but you can see its eyes. You got to shoot it so it falls off.
Oh, it's
Splat.
that. I thought it was like
Where am I
I
going?
think you can get it in PvE if you're like tactical and you scan a lictor before it jumps out at you. I'm like, that's
I just didn't simple. There's the level where go to the door, Baba. Go over here. There you go. But yeah, it's like there's a specific. It's not the first time you fight one. It's like when you're in the industrial complex. There's like a level where you start and you're with Cadians, and then you're running with like a tank, and you find that sergeant guy. You go a bit further after you see Sergeant Redshirt, and then there'll be like you'll hear it. It'll be like, oh, there's a lictor somewhere, and you've got to like slowly check around the corners and be like, oh, he's up there. And you shoot him in the head. He falls down. Goes boom. Yeah.
Pack refuel.
Hatch Matter says, hey, Lorecrimes, I'm re-listening to the Night Lord series and just finished Blood Reaver again. Colin, how do you feel about how the series ended, not trying to spoil anything, thought from the ending?
I think
You know
he
of it,
should have
you haven't
killed
read
all
it.
of them.
Yeah,
Blood
that sounds
Reaver?
I don't care what anyone says about, dude, Tazo, cool character. No, they should have been fucking butchered.
Phoenix Lord literally can fight Primarch, bro. And there's no way she loses to a random dreadnought.
No, but don't worry, he had bombs on his jet. Of course, you know, that's the fun. You know what, how old is that trilogy?
Isn't Blood Reaver the second book?
I really want to read those books. I have not read them. I gotta admit.
They are pretty damn good, though.
I know. Jane's Art did not get bodied. Oh my! That's what all the freaking memes say. When the entire book is the Night Lords running away from Jane's Art.
Yeah,
Like
she spent most of her presence in it was the Eldar Michael Myers.
We may have to bring
She manages to kill. She kills Syrian, I'm pretty sure. Then she killed. She chopped off Varial's legs. I'm pretty sure she also killed. Who's the one who stays behind?
Like,
Think Weaver's not.
oh my god! Look at what I'm at!
More health. More health, Colin. More health. Go, go, go.
Oh my
Where's it?
God.
Where I gotta beat into it. I'm not gonna make it.
Actual Genji.
I need healing. I need healing.
Talos just basically held a he did you know the thing from the SWOTOR Old Republic trailers where like the Marine goes up
yeah.
against Darth
Oh yeah.
Darth cares.
yeah, It's kind of cool. The ball one, he Malgus, and he blows a grenade. Talos did that, but he didn't make it. James, I was like crawling away, and then the Dreadnought at the end is like,
Dude, I can't believe
believe
they never had the Primarch Phoenix Lord fighting the Horus Heresy books. That would have been awesome.
Phoenix Lords weren't quite Phoenix Lords by that point, were they? Like, at least none of them had really
guess
died by that point. Oh, that guardsman.
But they were still freaking like they were still balling.
They were around, weren't they?
Yeah, because like Azerman was around when the
Let's see.
fall happened, right?
Them and Eldrad were pretty much the only ones doing anything by that point.
Phoenix Lords also suffer from the I can respawn, so kill me as many times as you want in the lore.
So your models
Also,
can always be tabletop. Yay.
There's also a fun little Easter egg of the Genesis chapter making an appearance in the Night Lord trilogy.
Absolutely
get
massive.
nice.
Absolutely massive. We're so back.
Oh man.
Another $10 billion.
You know what? That's who I want to beat Fulgrim. Azerman can beat Fulgrim. I'd be okay with that.
Say a Genesis chapter.
Oh man, not quite.
Technically, Genesis chapter did kill Zal, beloved.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
Another
just
Genesis stuff.
Stanza. That's the returned Primarch that I actually want. The Phoenix Lord of the Shining Spears. That would be awesome.
The Xenos infestation.
Give me Asserman, please. You know, Asserman
I think
opened a
it's-
soup kitchen on Imperial World once.
Really has to done with that. Oh, what a nice guy.
The only, like, and the caveat wasn't even, you know, like, this is to gain trust me. It was just so they could help fight Tyranids, if I remember right.
Oh.
You know, Asman is, well, apparently his model's getting re-released, isn't it? That's
Yeah, that's what I've.
Hope
That's what everyone seems to be saying.
he's
That's the one, like-
explorer.
Yeah.
Well, if Warspec Tactics says it, then you know it's kind of...
Yeah. Auspex, my beloved.
I'm about to say he's if any lore the lore channels had to die off, like certain things like maybe the community would be okay, but if Auspec's tactics went away, we'd all be in trouble. And like it'd be like, no. He's probably the most important Warhammer channel. Dude tells me when there's gonna be a goddamn update, so I have to respec my my lists. Truly important. Also, World Eaters, we need to get packs of Juggernauts. I need Berserkers riding Juggernauts as a pack.
Yes.
Because I think if anything has like the mounted keyword, it's kind of a little bit busted at the moment. Because there's no anti-mounted. That's why like Necron Wraith at the moment, if they're with a Technomancer, they have a 4-up invulnerable save plus a 5-up kill no pain.
This is a
And they strength 6, like 3 wounds each, and then they get reanimation protocols. They just don't die.
This is a ploy
Yeah.
by Games Workshop to sell another trillion jet bike models. Oh, this is a lot of things.
I just want one. I just want Corsaro. Is that so much to
Moondraken
ask?
or whatever.
I want
Moonfang.
less. Please
Moondraken.
change the Eldar combat patrol. I do not run Simon.
I love Simon!
Yeah, they're cool. I don't want another Eldarillion jet bikes.
They're cool. They're just not that cool.
Combat patrols are going to get worse though, I think.
All the new ones just suck. I am not starting a new army without just buying recasts at this
Please,
point.
please bring back Start Collecting. It was so good.
Not gonna happen, pal.
I know.
And they're putting more emphasis on the Battle Force ones, which are like they're almost like they are like 1,000 points.
Yeah, well, I was watching the Auspex video on that. Some of them are 1,000 points, some of them are like 500. It's like ludicrous, the discrepancy in it.
Mechanicus players are in shambles.
Yeah.
Just make them
Areas.
honestly, and then I don't mind because I played against Admech like not that long ago, and it was so painful because he had twice the amount of models like than I even possess.
Yeah.
Dude literally has an army on the board, and I've got like a tactical squadron. Bruh. I don't need those little things with like the massive wings, and he's like deploying deep striking flamethrowers in my gun. Bring back Battlefleet Gothic. Damn it, Azrain.
What is happening to me?
I have a friend who likes Battlefleet Gothic.
I believe the term is being gangbanged.
Yeah.
I want them to bring back regular Epic for all the factions, not just Imperial stuff.
I must say, I saw the epic scale light scars of Warhammer World. I was like, they're so cute, they're so sweet. You can see
I know you probably won't get like for most basically things you won't get excited about, but they are supposedly, you know what Saturnine Terminators are? They are ridiculously stupid, and I like that. Like, they actually are apparently going to come out at some point with that, and I like that. I think it will be Horror's Heresy though, because again, most of them are probably gone since the Horror's Heresy. They're very, very random salamanders.
They are the egg thing, yeah. That was
There's a
right.
very like weird off like short story with the salamanders and Iron Hands like during the Horror's Heresy where there's a group of like 6 salamanders and they were like asked to leave Istvan early because they were carrying like really rare Saturnine plague. And eventually they just go, fuck it, we ball. So they put them on and they attacked like a world facility. And they're like, just like, like there are only 6 of them going in. The Iron Hands who are like meant to be supporting them are like, they thought it was a stupid idea. So they weren't going to join them. And eventually, like, because they're killing so many World Eaters who are like having their butcher's nails implanted, they're like, we're not going to make it. And the Iron Hands just go, fuck it, we ball. And they're like, you know what, let's just go for it. They just deploy like tanks right next to them and they just go for it.
He does a Sam. It's like, I can't make. I gotta say, all right, Mr. Frodo, and I'm going with you. Said the Iron Hand.
It's just like it's a cool short story, that one, because like I can't remember which author wrote it, but it's the whole one where the salamander captain says to the Iron
There's more
Hand.
medkits in the arena. I'll mark them out for you.
I will find
You'll
them.
have to obviously.
Don't mark
You'll have to like.
Don't mark them. He's
have
gonna
to run
take
from
them
him.
all.
Who needs his help? Moose says, "I'm sad I can't be there to goblin snatch all healing items away from
Ooh,
goblin."
yeah, he was a real goddamn goblin.
Wait, wait for him to pounce. I'm going to mark him for Auspex. Get him now. Go for it.
Again, for everyone who just joined recently, it was a charity stream tonight, so if it's kind of we're kind of finishing up soon though, so if everyone has any more they want to give a really good cause.
Bro, we killed this. Oh, this, okay,
that's
so
a
he has
steam.
stages.
Go look. Don't worry about it.
Jesus!
Mark the thing.
Not if I can help it. Oh.
Fuck you.
And there's another one over B. Come to B. Another one over here.
I think Andy's overpowered. Andy's just shoot them.
not
It is very
overpowered.
small. I'm freaking
Just
dying
another
over
game
here. Oh my gosh.
It's just Auspex. It's a great tool. Hell of a driller.
Damn.
Also, crack grenades do tons of damage on bosses. Too bad I stuck them to a Hermagorn. Whoops. Oops. That was a waste.
2 pistols in a row. We're big.
Some of your poor aim
I put both grenades on one Hermagorn. That was embarrassing.
Ow.
No son of Gilliman falls to the
Yeah, you get what you deserve, as the thing is. Oh, Colin, there's another medkit over here, by the way.
Emperor still has
Colin needs to finish this guy off because he's desperate to go drop off the kids, if you know what I mean.
Huh?
What did you just say?
What?
You know that phrase? It's like a
Say
euphemism for taking a number 2.
Dump.
Yeah. Do you not have that one?
Can you repeat the phrase so
Means
you didn't
dead.
say what I think you said?
You're desperate to
drop
drop off the kids.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
What did you think? Wait, what? What did you think I said?
Nothing.
I didn't hear drop
Nothing.
off.
I had to say, I would never accuse anything like that. Damn.
And you do those flicks again yet? You do!
I do. Shoot his ass.
I'll just
There's some
dive
shot
on him.
grenades there. There was some shot grenades back there.
Almost got him. There we go. One more. There we
This
go.
guy looks weird.
Slamming.
I'm playing as a mentor.
Christ.
Made him myself.
Very nice.
I had to use a Death Watch Pauldron to cover up the fact that they don't have a mentor's logo. So they...
DJB says, at Moots, can you please tell the family of rats they owe me rent? What is this? Jesus.
We have persevered.
DJB says in... Oh, Moots is in DJB's walls. This is a hell of a crossover, by the way.
For real.
Mike the Praetorian Knight says, Dota 2 stream.
Yes, please.
If we can get everyone to have a go at it.
If I win the next quiz, That's
P
my-
Diddy is a guest in Lorecrimes, but I think he's
Please.
I think he's a guest in like in other crimes in
In
other
real, in jail. In jail.
Oh, man.
jail crimes. Hell's favorite minority.
Maybe more like e-detention. There you go. Tish.
Damn.
Stone of Summer. Stunner. Oh, the Stone Cold Stunner. I see. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god, that was a lot of Space Marine too.
Yeah, we played for a long time. I didn't even realize. It's been like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours almost. Yeah.
How is bathing in your neighbor's set, bro? I can't. Bathing it? How is? Wait, how is bathing in your neighbor's set?
Oh my god. That's some funny stuff right there.
I had to ask DJ Beeson like Thancor, like, do their family members watch their chat? Like, oh my god, where's Perry? No, Andy's no, he's not.
Oh, I'm
Andy is not
To,
Diddy.
to go back to what you said, Hal, no, I don't. I'm not about to drop off the kids. I think I'm about to give birth.
What? Jeez. Oh gosh.
I do this pregnant. No,
Alright.
say on Austin Google.
I must go.
I want to say everyone
Eli.
again. Thank you for the people who did come along to the stream.
Very much.
It's been we raised so far $425 for the children. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. It was a big labor of love for the money. Thank you guys so much. Anyone else want to finish up on any last words for the stream? Oh, sorry, happy 2 years, boys. Happy second anniversary.
Yeah.
2 years.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you all, especially all the regulars in chat and all the donations. Thank you guys so much. Any final words, brothers?
Drink
I would
water.
just like to say, drink water. Yeah. I would just like to say thank you guys for being a part of Lorecrimes. It's 2 years since I sent you guys the messages, and I think it's bloody cool. It's really fun.
Ditto.
2 years.
Thank you so much.
indeed.
Toast to all the brothers.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Andy, particularly.
Wow.
We appreciate you. Toast to everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you all very soon for your regular stuff. See you guys next week.
Farewell. Love you.